Where did we leave off last? Ah, right. Skamon, Whimsy, and their new friend Wade Watterson began to uncover the mystery of the disappearing submarines within the elemental plane of water. Curiously, their investigations revealed more questions than answers at this point, but Skamon was able to tie it back to Zahn and his shenanigans, making the connection that the entities that the party communed with over text intended to, quote, return the planes to their original owners, and that Zahn was traveling the plains collecting strange items, though the only one that Skamon could actively name was Phaalium, an extremely volatile substance stolen from the Feywild. They found themselves within the abandoned shed that they had first appeared on the plane of water within, with intentions to ask questions about Zahn and Akuma. Not Akuma. I'm blanking. About Zahn and Kurai. The pair of antagonists who had gone through the portal first and supposedly crashed into the nearby channel. Wade, with his knowledge of nearby businesses, is certain that they may find their answers there. Whimsy, however, used Alter Self to become a sea elf and dove beneath the water in the channel. As Whimsy finds herself down below the surface of the channel, that is where our story resumes. Whimsy. You dive beneath the channel. What do you do?
She is basically just going straight down, trying to, just like direct line down if something had been like dropped maybe, or a dead body had sunk. Basically where she would think that it would probably flow to.
You begin to swim straight down. You can see off in the distance below you the lights of the Undercity, glowing beneath the surface of the waves. As you swim deeper and deeper, looking for any sign of anything, you find nothing. No sign of a struggle between those two. You pass by a couple of submarines moving through the water and some residents of the plane, but no item dropped, no dead body, nothing. How long do you stay below the water searching?
I mean, I feel like she'll kind of look maybe in like 50 feet, like kind of whatever that geometric term is, circumference, like a kind of a circle, a radius, yes, around the drop down point. But if she doesn't find anything, she'll only spend like a few minutes looking and then surface.
Okay. You resurface. Skamon, Wade, what do you two do? First, during those couple of minutes that Whimsy's underwater, if anything, and then when Whimsy resurfaces.
Scammon panics because Whimsy just kind of jumped in without telling anyone that that was her plan. So Scammon's just panicking for a good minute there. Silently, but panicking.
Wade will calmly watch this interaction happen, and after Whimsy's gone, Wade will pull out a notebook and start jotting down a few things. Looking over to Skaman, he'll ask, "So, what's their plan?"
I have no idea.
They're not the type to run off in the middle of well, job, are they?
I have no idea.
How long have you guys known each other?
2, 3, call it. From what we were just in the Feywild, and time is not really a thing there, but internal clockwise of attempting to keep time, about 3, give or take.
Out of character, I'm sorry. I think you cut out. I heard 3, give or take.
3 days, give or take.
Okay. At that, Wade will kind of, his eyebrows will shoot up, a little bit surprised. Oh. I thought you were much more acquainted with each other.
Yeah, no, no, we are not. She just won't leave me alone, so I've been stuck with her.
And why is that?
Because she won't leave me alone. She's fast, too. I can't get rid of her. I tried. And then the one time that I actually would have had success in trying, she got attacked, and then we both got framed as terrorists, which was great.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're in danger with her? Do you need to get away from her? Or
No.
am I
Not
okay.
really.
Just wanted to make sure there was nothing else going on.
No, there's not. Nothing dangerous, just weird, but nothing bad, I guess.
Fair. With that, Wade will jot down a few more notes.
Oh.
Yes?
I don't know, I'm just trying to stall for time here.
Whimsy resurfaces.
Oh, good, you're back.
Conversation was getting a bit stale without you.
Give me like just a moment. I'll be right back.
No.
Okay, never mind. Whimsy does not resurface.
Okay. If you're looking for conversation, that's easy. Where are you from? What's your home like?
I'm from the Shadowfell, and it is dark for your standards, probably.
I mean, it's kind of in the name, isn't it?
Bina, you good?
Yeah?
Okay.
You cut out again.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. I am double checking the connection of my microphone to my computer. I'm wondering if something's up. Give me a second. Okay. Very quickly. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but you sound off.
Did it? Is that better?
Yes.
Okay, that was weird. Alright, let's hope I don't cut out again. I do forget what I was saying though, so what were we talking about? What was that? What happened?
Wade was asking Skyman about their home, Shadowfell.
Okay. What did you catch before I cut out? Just it being dark?
Yeah.
Okay, that's basically all I said.
Did it feel like home there? Were you comfortable?
Yeah. It's all I've really known, so it makes I don't know. I don't really know how I would explain it other than using simple words.
Do you like traveling? Do you enjoy this? Seeing new places, meeting new people? Is this something you enjoy?
To an extent, yeah. It's pretty interesting, but it's also a bit jarring when you don't really know what you're doing.
I wouldn't know. I've never really explored much else aside from this plane, this area. One day I think
Well,
I might.
maybe. Well, if you stick with us and you're at the wrong place at the wrong time, you might get the chance to.
Oh, what's that mean?
It means that neither Whimsy nor one of the other people that crashed through the portal, neither of them were supposed to be able to go through. It was supposed to be Zahn and then me. But I guess fate had other plans. So that one is now here with me. They'll gesture towards the water where Whimsy went. And we have a wingy little boy running around doing whatever, and he shouldn't be here either. So, you know, wrong place, wrong time, and for one reason or another, you might end up in the portal.
Do you have any intentions on trying to go back home?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Miss it?
Yeah.
Well, then I hope you at least have a quick journey back to your proper home.
I appreciate the sentiment. I have my doubts, but I appreciate the sentiment.
One can only hope.
Yeah. So, what about you? What about life here? It's a giant ocean. How is that?
Whimsy resurfaces.
Oh,
Wade
perfect.
looks a little relieved.
You're back. Wonderful. Help. Come here. Also, don't do that again.
We weren't
They'll
making
help
like
Whimsy underwater.
any progress whatsoever. And okay, fine. She'll She does stop mid-rant to quite greedily grab this Gamon's hand and allow herself to be helped up. She'll go ahead and drop the Ultra Self. Okay, so one, there's like no dead bodies, there's no evidence of like dropped stuff, none of that. But like I was, you know what, I started to be like, okay, whatever. And like I looked around a little bit more because like surely there was gonna be buried treasure, but like there was no booty down there. Like, are there not pirates in this city?
Wade, for you, because you would actually have an answer to this. Piracy is incredibly illegal, of course. But there are pirates on the waters out kind of between the cities, typically.
Okay. Wade will kind of just actually no. Oh, Wade will look over to Whimsy and Skyman and just shrug.
Just call me Scatman.
It's Skamon.
No,
I thought I caught that before.
I am sorry. I have a little bit of a lisp, guys, right now. I've had a lot of talking recently. I'm sorry. Wade will look over to the group and just shrug. There may be somewhere. I haven't encountered any personally.
Oh, that's so boring with like all of this water and stuff. This is like where they're supposed to be.
I still don't know what a seagull is because they don't exist here, Whimsy. Are you surprised?
Yes. Wade, that is an amazing point. Why do you not have seagulls here?
I can't remember. Does Wade know what a seagull is?
Wade, if Wade does, it would be because of, like, Material Plane or Feywild, like, movies or books. So,
Okay.
I'd say it's up to you, but a seagull to you would be like...
E.T.
Yeah, sure. I was gonna compare it to a well-known fantasy animal, but... Sure.
The unicorn.
Yeah, a seagull to you would
A
be like
seagull's a unicorn.
a seagull to you would be like a unicorn to us.
I feel like unicorns to D&D nerds, though, is kind of common. Like, you know a lot about them.
Okay.
I don't.
Then a turtle duck.
I love turtle ducks.
The point is...
Yes.
The
Sorry.
point is, it would seem like a fantasy to you.
Okay. Maybe they went extinct a long time ago?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I just had a detective moment. These people, they're trying to bring this place back to the seagulls. Those were the original people here.
No.
Smile and nod, Wade. Just smile and nod.
I mean, could be... That's definitely not out of the realm of possibility, I suppose, if you believe in seagulls.
Believe in seagulls? I've like literally had one imported before for my petting pleasures. Like, yes, like I literally know that they're real.
You see Skamon's face just like grow
You-
into a not disgusted like grimace, but definitely like a really confused and like a what the huh kind of like face as he just kind of stares at Whimsy for a second.
You've certainly lived an unstruggled life.
Yeah, you could say that again.
I have had many struggles, thank you very much. However, I do think this means case closed, honestly. I mean, if they need all of these people to help bring the seagulls back, they were here first.
We don't know for sure if they are seagulls, though. They could have been the things that maybe made the seagulls go extinct. And would you really want them to be around if they are in fact the seagull killers, the murderers?
Whimsy seems to be thinking about this legitimately too hard as she kind of puts a hand on her chin, looks side to side, tilts her head. I mean, I guess
if these people did truly make the seagulls extinct, you'd think I would know a little bit more about them. You know, our people like to proclaim their victories, after all, loudly and proudly.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that is true. Maybe it was actually like the seagulls were here first, and then like these original people came, and then like, you know, they like killed all the seagulls here, and they were like, okay, we're the original people, and then like your people came and killed them, and then they were like, no, we're the original people, and like, yeah.
All right, I don't believe Wade's much of a history nerd, but do the people on this plane often refer to themselves as the original people?
No, but they don't ever talk about predecessors either. The only person ever referred to as one of the original residents of this plane is the king, or as you would know him, the Arbiter. The Arbiter is referred to as one of the original Elemental Four, and is probably the oldest known being in the planes in general.
Okay. So, no dinosaurs.
I mean, there are definitely creatures of dinosaur-like stature and whatnot that have either disappeared or gone extinct, but they weren't sentient. They weren't like owners of the plains.
All right, give me just one name. I just need one name of a species.
Plesiosaurs, please.
What did you say, Tori?
A plesiosaur.
Sure, a plesiosaur. I was gonna make one up, but
All right. With as straight of a face as possible, Wade will just say, actually, according to our myths, the plesiosaur was what we thought of as the original people. But I guess that was wrong too.
Okay. But like, they're even cooler than seagulls, though. I mean, I've never seen one, but like I literally had like you know, like those like the dinosaur like stories and stuff. Like I had like the little figurine of it. Those are so cute. Yes. Like if those were the original, then like I don't know. I think these. Okay. Maybe they're just taking everyone and they're not killing them. They're just re-educating them. They're being like, hey, seagulls, plesiosaurs. These are like, you know, the originals, and like, yeah, you guys are a bunch of fakes.
I could only hope that that's true. Unfortunately, I do feel like our best move would be trying to locate those missing submarines so that we might find those people and save them. Maybe they might have some of the missing seagulls with them.
The promise of seagulls is quite tantalizing. Okay. Why don't we just hop on a submarine and like get ourselves captured, and then, you know, like, yeah.
Yes, let's go get ourselves killed for science.
Not killed, Skamon. I can't die, and I'll make sure that you don't either. And wait, I will like totally protect you too. Like, you're good as long as you stick with me. No. I just mean, like, if they're aggressive, we can go ahead and kill them. If they're not, then, you know, we can chat. Like, it'll be fine.
You can't die?
She puts her hands on her hips and strikes a very JoJo-esque pose. Wait, I'm sorry. You might not have caught it the first time, but I am Princess Whimsy, silly, Autumn Lily, I am an immortal. No, I can't die. Death is, like,
Wade.
so beneath me.
Wade is looking over to Skaman, just to verify this.
Gammon just looks at Wade, and you see his, like, annoyed and, like, not confident, but, like, his, like, facade. You just see it crack for a minute as he looks at you, and you can just see how tired he is at that comment. Before his face just, like, resets, and it's blank once again. He just, like, stares at you and shakes his head with this moment of tiredness in his eyes before looking back at Whimsy.
Ah, I see. Then I'm guessing your transformation that you did was for the cinematic effect.
I mean, yeah, like, technically, like, if I went down there and stuff, like, I would have breathed some water in, it probably would have hurt, I would have, drowned, but, like, it's not actually gonna kill me, like, I'll be fine.
Amazing. Huh. Huh.
Yeah, I'm pretty amazing. Oh, if you
Never
want to
doubted.
spread the word around me, actually, like, I don't know if you, like, publish in anything or anything like that, but if you want to just mention me, just, be like, hey, this person exists. I'm trying to kind of, like, get my name out around, like, every place ever.
Ooh.
So if you could help me with that, I would, I might have a place for you in my new world.
Okay, okay. Yeah, you know what? I think I got an idea. Can I take a picture?
Yes, absolutely. Like, go, like, online, like, all the things, and, like, yeah, literally put me everywhere. Absolutely. What pose? I've never had my picture taken before.
Skaman steps behind Wade to avoid being caught in this picture.
Damn. Wade will just shrug. I mean, do something cute.
Well, I mean, I could literally do anything and it would be that.
All right, make a statement then. Pick a pose that really tells the world what kind of person you are. Who are you?
An annoyance.
Game on, you're such a comedian. Oh, I totally have one.
Bother?
What'd you say?
A bother?
she gives a quick glare and oh my god. She's going to kind of bend over just a little bit, basically showing off as much cleavage as she possibly can, and she's gonna do like a little peace sign and like
Ah, I see. Hold on. What the fuck is the word? Never mind. Forget I said that, because I forget the word.
Okay. Wade will take the picture, and he'll get back to writing down a few notes in his notebook and turn away. Great picture.
single one would be. Let me see. I had to verify before you like post this everywhere. Just to make sure it's as good as it can be.
Oh, of course.
I see you went with a blight of my humanity and sanity. Wonderful.
Wade will open back up the phone, go to like the gallery, and show Whimsy the picture by holding the phone out, but like not in a you can take the phone, just like a look see.
She glances at it for a moment and then dramatically grabs her heart. Oh, yes, just like the mirrors. Beautiful. Those are so handy. Oh my goodness. How many of those can you take? I wanted to get a phone eventually. I need to know the maximum like thing that you can have of like how many pictures, because I want to fill it with just me.
I
Please
can.
don't tell her. Please don't tell her. Please don't tell her. Please. Like, Skaven starts leaning into Wade's ear. Please, for the love of the gods, do not tell her. If you do, lie.
You can take a few here and there. I usually use this for casework. Speaking of which, we do have some cases that we should missing submarines. You said you didn't find anything down in the water, right?
No, there wasn't really much of anything. Just a bunch of like, sand and submarines and water. But like, okay. You're the detective. What is the next plan? We have like no lead, really. Not much.
I feel like maybe we should. Oh. Okay, God. My mind is blanking on this. Can I get some recommendations? Something that like maybe my character could think of. I can't.
Reference
Your
for
brain
what?
not doing the thinky think?
Think for me, Talon. Think for me.
What exactly are you looking for?
Detective things.
Next step. What's our next step? Right now, I've got nothing. I'm just grasping at straws.
You were going to look into the local businesses to see if either any of them saw anything or any security cameras caught anything.
Right. For some reason, I was thinking we already did that. Speaking of local businesses, which ones, probably the closest to the crime scene?
There is a, small, little, shop. I mean, the closest equivalent that Whimsy and Scaemon could think of would be a bakery, but it's not baked goods. It's like made of it's foods that are sold made of like sea plants, like seaweed and coral and other plants that grow upon the water's base. But
Yeah, that tracks.
there is a little like a small local a sea garden shop is what they're called. I had the note, I just couldn't remember. That's like basically right across from where it all happened.
Okay. Then I guess, sea garden it is? Wade will... How close is that garden?
It's not far at all. Since you guys are right where it happened, the longest part of it would be, crossing the, channel. Because it's across the water and then kind of 2 doors down. But there's a bridge not far that you can use to cross if you don't want to get wet.
I'm pretty sure
How heavy?
someone...
Pardon?
How heavy, give or take, would Whimsy be for Skaemon to lift her up and fly?
Tori?
Whimsy thick.
Yeah, Whimsy thick.
Whimsy thick.
What's
What is
Skaemon's
your
strength?
No.
Okay, so probably not then.
I mean, it's 12. But...
Yeah, probably not.
Not much. Never mind. Alright. In that case, Skaemon looks at the bridge, looks at the other two, opens his wings, and flies to the other side, leaving the other two behind. And just waits outside for them.
Okay.
Whimsy will gladly just jump in the water and swim across.
Alright, Wade is jumping in as well, and, How fast can Whimsy go in the water?
I mean, she doesn't have a swim speed, so
Yeah,
probably
so
not too
not
fast.
super fast. Without a swim speed, your base movement in water is half of your base movement. So 15 feet per 6 seconds, I think.
Okay, give me just a moment real quick. I want to check Wade. Okay, with the swimming speed of 30, could Wade, like, try to, like, grab Whimsy's hand and help, make this a little bit quicker? Maybe by, like, 5 feet per... I don't know, just a little bit. Give him the boost.
Yeah, you can help Whimsy across.
Alright, be the sharp point breaking the water pressure.
Amazing. She'll absolutely accept the help.
You guys cross the channel and make your way to the sea garden.
Yep.
Okay.
Skaman's standing at the door when the other two get there, and then just mouths "I'm sorry" to Wade. When they get there, kind of glancing in between Wade and Whimsy.
You enter into the sea garden, and you see a small figure standing within. They appear to be human. Pale skin, kind of brown hair. They glance up as you enter. Oh, welcome. How can I help you?
Do you by chance have security footage here? Cameras, anything of the sorts?
Yes?
You might want to open with who you are and, what you're doing. It's a bit of a weird question to ask for, what maybe looks like a civilian.
I assure you, I know how to do this. And Wade will flip out their badge and just flash it. I was hoping that I might be able to take a look. There's a case we're looking into at the moment, and it did happen not that far from here. Bit of a commotion, if you will.
Oh,
Two people falling from the sky. You see anything?
I didn't see anything, but how long ago was... we have security footage. How long ago was this?
Couple days,
yesterday?
right?
Yesterday.
Yes. Oh, I wasn't working yesterday. Okay. Here, I'll show you where you can find the footage. Come here. He turns and gestures for you to follow him into the back room.
Into the back rooms. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Not yet, but we're gonna be.
It just came out. I'm sorry.
Skaman will just follow behind.
Yeah, we're following.
Okay. You follow as you make your way into the back room.
Plural.
Of the
Singular.
shop. He leads you over to a computer towards one back corner of the room, and says, all of the footage should be on here. Let me get you to yesterday. Here. As he pulls up he pulls up the footage from the camera from yesterday. So this is the start of the day. This is 1200. And then, yeah, you can just skip through, and as you need. If you need anything, I'll be in the front of the store.
Of course, thank you.
Skaman kind of nods and immediately goes to the computer and starts, like, fast forwarding and, like, skipping through it, just trying to find what they're looking for.
Okay. The angle of the camera, of the outside camera, isn't the best for viewing what occurred, but as you do skip through, you do reach the time about where the scuffle supposedly happened, and you do see towards one edge of the camera, the door to that abandoned shed slam open as Zahn and Kurai come rolling out and fall into the water. A moment of stillness as people kind of look in that direction, and a moment later, Kurai comes out of the water alone. And flies
From the
off.
angle... He flies off, okay. Which direction?
He flies off kind of up over the buildings and seeming to head westward.
Okay. Is west further into the city, or is west from where
West
that
is further into the city.
Okay. And no sign of Zahn, like, skipping through even further, there's no sign of Zahn at all? Even, like, to the end of the day?
Skipping through, at first you don't see any sign of Zahn. Then you do see, about an hour after the commotion happened, a pair of what appear to be investigators kind of at the scene. One of them dives into the water and resurfaces about 10 minutes later with Zahn's glaive.
Oh.
The two investigators kind of seem to talk a little bit as the one who dove in pulls himself out of the water, but they kind of wander off in the direction that you, Wade, would know as towards the very police station where you work. They have the glaive in hand as they walk off in that direction.
Seeing that, Skaman immediately, like, pauses it, if that's a thing,
Mm-hmm.
and, like, puts his finger on the screen, and then just looks at Wade. Do you know where this is?
No. Okay, does Wade by chance... Wade wouldn't recognize the people who were there, does he?
You recognize one of them, a younger detective whom you took on their first case. And they kind of look up to you as a bit of a mentor, though you don't recognize the other one. The one who dove into the water being the one that you recognize. Their name. You kind of dig through your memory for their name. Roll me a history check.
Kelly
I
needs
need
to have
dice for
time to
that.
come up with one on the spot.
That's what you think.
Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, whispery. No. History. That's gonna be 16.
Their name does come to you. Aquinas.
Okay. God, I'm gonna DM you real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. You know, it's not an easy task trying to do cross-stitch without scissors.
Relatable.
I didn't realize until too late that I forgot to grab them and then decided against it, so.
Okay, okay. Wade takes a moment. Definitely a moment then longer than normal for answering this simple question. And after a moment, you see something kind of give in. And he'll just say, well, that's actually where I work. I'm assuming we'll be needing that.
First of all, Tori, those look amazing. Second,
They're
Skaman, Skaman's eyes flicker for a moment, like this anger and like betrayal flashes across his face, across his eye, the gray one specifically, and as he just kind of looks past you for a second before like blinking real hard for a long blink period amount of time before looking at you. Yes, it is.
Fool. Well, okay. If we're going to be getting that, then I'm going to need you, both of you, to be on your best behavior. Okay?
Is them?
What was that, Tori?
mean...
What was that, Tori?
Oh, Whimsy chimed in with a I always am.
Skaman looks at Whimsy and just gives her this, yeah, sure you are, look.
I mean, it can't be that hard for you to get it, right? You work there, just say that, like, you need it for your case.
Are you not officially on a case right now, or is this one that you would have to bring up and get official before you can start claiming evidence?
Unfortunately, this is... You're right. I'm not officially assigned to this case, technically speaking. I just... As you know, I have to find my daughter. And they might have... conflicts of interest brought up if I mention that to them.
So, we don't mention that part.
We don't mention this case at all. Talon, would Wade's current standing, would Wade be able to just go in, claim they need it, claim they need the evidence, and walk out? Well, check it out, of course.
Maybe. You might be able to, you're not sure.
Okay.
Now that Talon, yes or no question. Talon, maybe.
The or is the correct answer there.
Yeah. Talon, yes or no? Or.
The thing is, I'm pretty sure Aelin knows why I'm answering with maybe.
Answering.
Shut up.
I had to. You guys made fun of me for I'm sorry.
No, that's fair. No, you're fair.
No, you're fair.
Your mom's fair.
No, she's not. I'm sorry. Oh. Right.
Ayla
Back to
DMs,
session.
by the way. DMs.
Oh. Okay, hold on. Not back to session. Hold on, guys. I'm stuck in the NPC information. Oh, fuck, I dropped my phone.
You good there?
Oh my god. we have a problem. Hold on.
I don't know if that's gonna be relevant right now, but did you seriously not?
We have a problem.
What did you...
You're right. I don't think I did.
What did you do?
I'm gonna answer that for you if I don't get an answer by the end of today's session.
I will get you an answer before the end of today. I am so sorry.
Or if I don't have an answer before it's relevant.
Oh, fuck you. That could be relevant, like, in 10 minutes. In 5 minutes, even, depending on how fast Whimsy is.
Oh no.
This is what?
Don't worry, don't
Okay,
worry.
hold on. Fast in which way? Because it is Whimsy we're talking about.
Okay, okay. um,
But for now, you can continue with session.
Right, back on the session. Okay. I can probably get that. Things might be a little complicated, but we need to ensure that nothing gets spoken about this case, okay? I'll do all the talking. And I'm not... would they be allowed in with Wade?
Yeah,
They're not.
if they're part of a relevant case, they would be. Maybe not into the evidence room itself, but into the station at least.
Okay, okay. Right. I guess we're going to go collect some evidence. Wade will kind of spin on his heel and walk out. Research time. Hold up.
All right. All right then. I guess Skaman will follow, and then as we leave, we'll thank the person at the counter for letting us back there.
Of course, I hope you found what you needed.
Wait. Scrolling through the rest of the day though, before actually leaving, was there any anything of him resurfacing?
No.
Not even like later at night?
No sign of Zahn. Only the glaive. But this also isn't the only channel. If he did resurface, he may have resurfaced elsewhere in the city.
That is true.
Well, an interesting development. Our investigators travel off in search of the next steps as they make their way to Wade Watterson's precinct. Zahn's glaive has resurfaced with no sign of Zahn himself. Yet they have no idea what the others are hiding from them. What do you think, Jabrium?
I think I'm muted. Oops.
What do you think, Jabrium?
I think the mystery is only beginning to unfold.
There is plenty left for them to discover. The true nature of their culprits, the whereabouts of their antagonists, and much more that they don't even know to look for yet. But let us not distract from the story, shall we? The three of you arrive to the precinct. The door is open to the approach of Detective Watterson. As you three enter inside, you see the desk attendant kind of glance up as you enter. A younger woman, one you don't recognize, Wade, as she says, Welcome. How may I help you?
Wade will try to act as confident as possible, hand in pocket, and they'll kind of show their ID badge. Looking at the percent desk, do they have any name tag or anything?
They do. Their name is Alea. Roll a performance check, by the way, on that confidence.
That is really funny that that's the name you chose. Performance is gonna be a 16.
Okay.
2 16s, huh?
Okay. What do you say?
Alea. Wade will like make a show of like looking at their name tag, clear, like making sure like, oh yeah, I don't know who you are, checking out your name tag, and then he'll stand up straight and just say, Alea, right? I'm here to check out a piece of evidence. It was acquired yesterday, afternoon, I believe. Glaive. I'm needing it for my current investigation.
Can I see your badge?
Wade will hand that over.
Oh, Detective Watterson. I'm so sorry. Yeah, absolutely. They will be more than open to hearing your input on the case.
Of course. Thank you. And without further ado, Wade will stride on past.
Okay, roll me another performance check as you enter into the kind of main area of the precinct.
Okay, that's gonna be a 17.
17.
We're doing a little bit better.
You enter inside and you can see there's a few people on shift. One of which you do recognize as the other person who had been there when the glaive was retrieved. Not Aquinas, but whoever was with Aquinas. You see a couple of others as well. They kind of glance in your direction, but don't really acknowledge you as you enter in.
What is what do Whimsy and Scamon follow, or do we wait somewhere else? Okay.
You are welcome to follow into this area at least.
Alright.
Whimsy absolutely would, matching the confidence. She is acting like she owns the place.
Mm-hmm. As you enter in, you kind of glance around. You do see the kind of hall that leads down to the evidence lockup. You see the door leading to the captain's office, currently closed, and through the window you can see the captain talking with someone else. What do you do?
I'm so sorry. I need to turn down the music. This music is making my brain fuzzy. Can you please repeat the last thing you said, Talon? I'm so sorry.
You see the hall leading down to the evidence room. The door to the captain's office currently closed, and through the window you can see the captain inside talking to someone else. What do you do? And there's about four other detectives. Within the room, including the person who was there with Aquinas, but not Aquinas themselves.
Okay. Is it possible for them to just kind of like scoot on past, go to the evidence room, trying not necessarily to be seen?
You could try.
All right. Since they know that, like, they work here, they can't just do that. They're gonna try to like walk with a purpose. Like they have a destination they're dead set on going to. They need no interruptions. That's the attitude they're bringing to the table.
Roll performance.
Go. Hold on, that's not gonna be very well done. Okay, that's gonna be an 8.
You begin to walk towards the evidence lockup when the detective who had discovered the glaive with Aquinas kind of notices you, stands from her desk and kind of approaches, and she says, "Do you need something?"
I'm here to check out a piece of evidence picked up yesterday afternoon.
And why should I let you do that?
Because I'm needing it for a current case that I'm helping with. Wade will pull out his ID badge.
Damon rolls his eyes.
Oh, Detective Watterson. I'm so sorry. You look younger than I expected.
Oh. Good genetics. You're fine, don't worry.
Here, I was actually, I put some evidence in there yesterday afternoon. What are you looking for? And she kind of follows you into the evidence room.
Alright. Kind of looking
Wait.
around, taking in the
Okay.
place. I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Bina.
No, like that's literally what Skaman does. Like, what are we? What? Okay. And Skaman will just stand awkwardly and wait for someone to tell him to follow.
Whimsy's not waiting, she's just following.
She does, as you follow Whimsy, she does say, civilians aren't allowed in the evidence room.
I'll be right out, Whimsy. Be a dear and keep an eye out, will you?
She was prepping herself to make a fuss. Like, the bottom lip was already sticking out. But she kind of, stands a little taller and gives a wink at being called a dear. Sure, Wade, anything for you. I'll be right here waiting.
Could this get any worse? Skaman just sighs.
Wade, you and the detective enter into the evidence room as she asks, "What are you looking for?"
There was a glaive that was put in here yesterday afternoon.
Oh.
What time would the video have been about?
So the video was about 9 a.m., 10 a.m., give or take. But it probably would have, given protocol and that they were in the middle of an investigation, it probably wouldn't have ended up in the evidence room until, like, 12 to 1. But as you mention a glaive, she kind of nods and says, "Oh, actually, me and Aquinas are the ones who brought that in." She kind of shows you over to one of the shelves, grabbing a pair of gloves as she enters into the room. And
Wade will also grab gloves.
She grabs a pair of gloves as she enters into the room, approaches one of the shelves, and lifts the glaive off. The glaive being wrapped in a kind of plastic wrap to preserve the condition it was found in. As she turns and holds it out to you. "What do you need it for?"
I feel like this might well, no, sorry. let me scratch that. There's a connection with this glaive that was fished out of the water and a current missing persons case I'm looking at. Um, has this been run for blood work or any? Has this been to the labs yet?
It's been through the labs. There are a uh, few different people whose blood was few different origins of blood found on the glaive itself, none of which we had in our systems. The prints on
Wait.
the handle we didn't have in our systems either.
Strange. And how did you guys? You said you picked this up, right?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you guys come across it?
Aquana dove beneath the surface, was looking to see if there might be anything left behind from that commotion that we'd got a call about. We heard that 2 people had fallen in and only 1 resurfaced, but we didn't find the second. We figured the other person probably left after and just wasn't noticed. But
Do we know who these people are? Are they in our
no,
systems?
we were able to find a witness came in with a picture of the one who had come out. The face doesn't match any in our records, but and they had wings. I almost want to say that they were foreign, not from the plane.
Perhaps if they have wings, they're from the air, the plane of
The
air.
airplane.
Just.
They may have come through the ocean air portal way. I hadn't even thought about that.
Maybe run your findings with their systems if you can.
She nods. Yes, sir.
Well, thank you. I'm on a tight time schedule. I need to get back out there. When the rest, do we have all the results from labs yet?
Yes, there's one thing I still haven't been able to wrap my head around. They tried to identify what it was made of, but it just corrupted the whole system.
What do you mean?
They attempted to identify the material and they got back multiple errors, and they haven't actually been able to get the analysis system up and running again. Luckily, it was the last thing it was the last thing that they did. We were able to get all the other information, or lack thereof.
Tell me, what do you think it is?
I don't know. It looks like some sort of metal, but it's a different color than any metal we've ever seen, and it didn't rust despite or show any sign of weathering by being below the sea. I have no idea.
Well, you are missing the clear thing here. The people that were carrying this weapon are outsiders, foreigners, and so it would make sense that their weapon is also of foreign materials. I would suggest cross-checking any information, maybe with anything you might know from other places as well. But
yes, sir.
I will look into that as well. Do we have an extra copy of the lab reports? Anything else?
I can get that to you, yes. I'll just need to go print it off from my desk. Do you require anything else, Detective Watterson?
I believe that'll be all. Thank you.
Yes, sir. She turns and leaves, making her way back to her desk, and... What do you do?
All right. Is this like technically like fully checked out, or is there paperwork that needs to be signed or something? I'm sure.
There is paperwork, but it would, but you're sure that she can handle it.
All right. We are doing that then. We are just leaving the room.
Okay. You leave the room, and as you kind of reunite with Skamon and Whimsy, she quickly reapproaches and hands you a copy of the lab reports. The information on it is exactly as she said. Unknown identifications on multiple sources of blood. No fingerprint match. Nothing.
I
Thank you,
doubt. Sorry, I'm interrupting here for a second. I doubt that there would be any reason for him to know other than like just what like a school project. But would Skamon recognize a fingerprint or two if like because he attempted to grab at the glaive? Would there be a could he recognize his fingerprint if it was there?
Probably not.
Damn. Do they do blood types? Can he recognize his blood type? Medical information, you know?
You would see one of the sources is the same blood type as yours, likely your own blood. Whimsy, do you think you would know your blood type?
Will Whimsy know that there are different types of blood?
Yeah, I feel like she would. She wasn't struck by the glaive, though, right?
No,
I don't think she was
ever
ever.
That's true. She wasn't.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Right. Sorry, by the way, Ayla, I totally interrupted you.
Oh, you're fine. Don't you worry. Right. Where was I? Oh yes. They will. Wade will kind of turn towards Skymon and Whimsy.
You notice
Alright.
Skamon like actively looking over, like the second you start to turn around, he's just right there.
Oh, hello. We have what we need. I suggest we continue on.
Is there any chance of getting the glaive back?
Wade is currently holding the glaive.
I thought he was holding the. I thought he left the glaive.
Did he?
No, he has the glaive.
Yeah, the whole point
he has
of
the
coming
glaive.
here was getting the glaive.
I don't know where I misunderstood, but I thought somewhere along it was said that he couldn't take it out, and so he left it.
No.
Okay.
Glade is halved.
All right. Skamon kind of like tentatively holds his hand out for the glaive, and just stares at Wade.
Wade will kind of give a subtle shake of his head, no, and Belcher say, "All right, I suggest it's time we move on. Continue with what we were doing before."
Fine. Skamon will point to the like notes or the analysis of the report or whatever, and will just point to his blood type and just go, "That's me. I don't know who the other people are."
Wade is also like shaking his head no. Yeah, we are still inside the station. Like he's just like trying to usher the other shoe out.
So Skamon doesn't necessarily say it quietly. He just like his voice is low, but if there's anyone within about 10 feet, give or take, they might hear him say they might hear the words he says. As he just points to it, and then it's like, fine, and then starts walking out.
Okay.
Whimsy follows.
You make your way out of the precinct, finding yourselves back within the streets of Atlantis. Glaive in hand, as well as lab results regarding the glaive. What do you do?
Oh.
All right. Back out in the streets, probably a little ways away from the precinct. Wade will hand over the glaive.
Thank you. Skaven gives you like this. His mouth forms into like a smile as he says thank you. His eyes definitely don't mean it, but he takes the glaive.
I hope no one gets in trouble for this.
Well, if they do, then it'll most likely be you because I have an excuse. So.
I could take
Let's
that
hope
back at
you're-
any moment.
No, you can't. And Skaven kind of just like holds it slightly away from Wade.
Wade's eyes kind of just like widen, and he's like taken aback. Are you okay?
Skimon, did he like steal your? But like, is this yours? You're like mega possessive over it.
You're kind of aggressive
It's
right
not
now.
mine, but I've been stabbed by it enough times that I feel like it is most likely safest with me.
I'm not gonna take it and stab you, I assure you of that.
No, however, the person that did use it to stab me wants it, he'll have to come to me to get it. And that means I don't have to go find him.
Skimon, stab him with his own weapon. That'd be really cool.
I have no idea how to use this thing. That will never happen. However, it's bait.
I mean,
Big
it's a
stick.
weapon,
It can't be
I'm
that
sure you-
hard.
Yeah. Why am I? When did I start agreeing with you?
Just now, apparently.
Huh. Okay, that's new.
Anyways, Whimsy, you didn't get hit with it, right? Like, I did my job good. You didn't get hurt by this.
Your job of taking all of the damage while I sit there and do the damage, pretty well. Yeah. It didn't hit me at all.
I forget who I'm talking to. Okay, good. You weren't there, so obviously it wouldn't have hit you. How many, other, like, blood people, are on the report?
Talon?
There are 12 different sources of blood upon the glaive.
Okay.
Wade, before revealing this information, though, I'm so sorry, Bina, will ask.
I mean, Skaven actively, like, stared over your shoulder to look at it earlier, so he probably counted.
Okay, that's fine. Why is this relevant? Is there some type of blood curse with it? Are you okay?
No, I just wanna... How many people did he fucking stab with this thing? How long has he been at this? It's only
the
been a
stabbing?
week. Yeah, the stabbing. And his just betrayal in general. It's only been like a week, a bit longer, since the idol was stolen. And then it's only been like 5 days since I've actively been on his trail. It's been longer than that. It's been... Has it? How long has it been? It's... Doesn't matter. It's been about a week since this all started, in my knowledge. How long has this been going on behind the scenes? What is he doing?
You can, like, stab a lot of people in a week. I mean, this is, like, not even that big of a list, really. Like, I'm kind of disappointed in him. He's not doing the villain thing very well.
Because he's not a villain, he's a dumbass. And a fucking traitor.
And sometimes those are the same thing. Not when it's
No,
me.
they're really not.
Okay, so we have a bunch of blood from, like, a bunch of different people. We have the weapon. What do we do now?
You be yourself, make yourself flashy, make yourself known. Kurai will come for you because he's trying to kill you. Will you do that? I'ma leave. And then We don't have to see each other again. Yeah, good talk. And Skamon will, turn to, start to turn to leave, and then go, wait, nope, we agreed to help you first. Shit. And point at Wade.
Yes, you did. Yes, we need to see if, so I've helped you. Let's go save some people from submarines.
Woo. Great.
Can we get on a submarine to do that? I really want to ride in a submarine.
I really don't feel like that's a good idea.
Wade, come on. This detective business, they make it sound like so much cooler in like the novels and stuff. Like they get themselves in like, whoa, like situations where they're like about to die and stuff like that. But then like something great happens at like the last moment. And like, you know, they don't really cover all like the paperwork and like the going and getting the evidence and like the boring stuff. So how about we don't do the boring stuff and we go and do the cool stuff?
Because that's what a plot hook is, and the boring stuff does happen, it just doesn't happen actively in the writing. Usually there's mention of it, but it doesn't actually happen because that would be really boring to write about. It still needs to happen.
Okay. I think that that's a great idea. I mean, we're guaranteed to get answers some way or another if we, like, literally see the people who've done it. Or if they bring us to the same place, we can do, like, a whole rescue operation.
That is
Are we
fair.
forgetting the fact that the phone... Wait, you still have the phone with the creepy messages, right?
Yes,
Please tell
I
me you
do.
didn't lose it. Okay, good. Are we forgetting that in phone, it has literally been said that they have gone to a place that they will never be heard from again?
That's because they underestimate us and our abilities. Pretty sure they don't know that Whimsy Silly Autumn Lily is on the other side of this phone, or they wouldn't be saying it.
Pretty sure they don't know who that is because you're not important enough for them to know.
Okay, well, like, I'm about to be important enough. Well, okay, first of all, I already am, but, like, yeah, if we actually go there, do stuff, you know, they're definitely gonna know, they're definitely gonna know, and I'm the one who stops them. And you guys.
Still don't think they'll care.
People usually care at least somewhat about the person that kills them.
They're dead.
Yeah, and then they go to the next realm and they're like, oh, I'm so, like, ooh, I hate that person.
Yeah. Just...
Wade, you're the master detective. I saw how all those people looked at you. I'm sure you have like 50 million, bazillion, jajillion cases under your belt or, you know, whatever. So, like, you know what to do.
Not a
Don't you
number.
agree with me? That, like, yeah, that is. It's a number because I just decided it is. Yeah, so I am sure that, like, you agree with me that, like, we need action right now. Right?
We definitely need to take action, Whimsy. I will say you are correct with that. Okay. Okay. I think what we need to do is try to figure out more information about these current suspects. We can. Ooh, let me think. Let me think. Let me think. I'm trying to find the perfect balance between giving Whimsy action and not jumping into a submarine. What happened when we called the numbers? It was the other person that picked up, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Let's send them a message. Something ominous that they won't expect. We'll pick a meeting place and a time. Say nothing else. See if they show.
I highly doubt it.
That is true. It might be something that they won't respond to. But the fact is, we need to be careful which routes we go about. Because if we do happen to stumble into one of their traps, do exactly as they expect, they might have ways of stopping us. So let's try to make them stumble into one of ours.
I guess that's not a terrible idea. I mean, if they're like sea monsters, though, I'm sure they'll probably want to meet us underwater. I'm not sure if Skimon can handle that.
We can do it by the bay, perhaps.
You think it's a smart idea to call the things that are making submarines vanish without a trace to the surface of a city?
All right. Then what are your ideas? What do you have? How would you go about solving this?
Not inviting the presumably mass murderers to the surface, to a city full of people.
I didn't
Skimon,
ask what
if
you
they're-
wouldn't do. I asked
if they're
what you would-
plesiosaurs, they're like not even that great on land. Like their flippers can't really do much, so.
I'm not going to be able to talk either of you out of that, am I?
Legitimately, though, Skimon, if you're so against it, what is your plan? What is your idea?
Come up with something that makes sense, not that.
Well, if you're so smart, then what makes sense?
He just... the look on
Wade
his face...
looks a little remorseful, I will say.
The look on Skaman's face is just... slowly shifting into one of despair before he blinks and, like, physically shakes himself out of it. And glares at the glaive. I don't have an idea. I just know that that one is really stupid.
Worse than jumping into a submarine and going after them with a direct attack.
Okay, so our only two ideas are go to them for a direct attack or invite them here for a direct attack. We connecting dots here. Either
I
way,
never said that
we're gonna
inviting
go
them
to see them.
would be directed. Okay, how else do you think we should find out the location of all these people?
No, I don't know your world.
He's just going to walk over and just try to like reach up and just put a hand on Skamon's shoulder and just do like a little shoulder pat.
Damon pushes your hand away.
She crosses her arms and humps. Skamon, honey, it's okay. You're out of your element here. You don't know what you're doing. Leave it to the professionals.
You are professional at nothing.
I am a professional at absolutely everything, and I'm a professional at especially taking action. Do you think that we're gonna stop your person or whatever by just sitting here and arguing all day? No!
Once again, his big shiny stabby stick. Me that is trying to find him and kill him, and he's also now probably trying to kill me for finding him. I'm literally a beacon of come get me. Yes, that is my plan.
Hey, then yeah, what does it matter if these people come for us?
Because by the sounds of it, there's some sort of ancient being that no one's ever heard of. I don't know what they could be doing.
Well, you know what? If no one's ever heard of them, they can't be that cool, so.
Whimsy, does a 22 hit?
Kurai's had enough of my shit. Yes,
Okay.
it does.
Okay, I
Hold
need a
on.
con save.
Okay, Talon, is Whimsy within 5 feet of me right now? I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
she is.
I mean, she tried to put her hand on you.
With a 21 passive perception, would I be able to notice whatever attack is coming and
Not before it's fired.
not before fired, but oh wait, no, it's a ranged attack, so interception wouldn't work, would it?
A 19.
19 on that con save.
Hold on. Is that a melee attack, or is that just an attack within someone within 5 feet that I can take?
Can you double check that while I'm rolling?
I'm double checking that.
All those dice, Tori.
Oh, that ain't me. I'm sure that's Talon.
Oh, I know. It's directed towards you, though.
That is 8 points of piercing damage and 21 points of poison damage.
Okay, so Talon, it just says when a target or when a creature you can see hits a target other than you within 5 feet of
Creature
you.
you can see.
Okay, could I not see where it was coming from? Can I, like, not before fired, you said, but would I be able to, like, if it's
28 on
like
stealth.
a bow or a crossbow, would I be able to, like,
Roll
it's a what?
perception.
a perception? Okay.
Yeah.
No,
You
okay,
have
fine.
disadvantage because you have between the moment you hear the shot and the moment Whimsy is hit. So
I have disadvantage for that
Yes.
or advantage?
disadvantage.
Well, that doesn't matter because that was a natural 1 for a total of 12.
Okay.
Nope, for a total of 12.
So Whimsy, you are going to take 21 points of poison and 8 points of piercing for a total of 28 damage. And can I have...
Okay, but now we see where this is coming from, right? Because, Whimsy got hit.
bonus action hide.
Never mind.
Can I have you guys please roll initiative?
No. Now you roll well. Wow.
Battle.
You're in a campaign with Talon as a DM. Yes, you did, Ayla.
I know,
Yes, you did.
I know. Don't worry. Doesn't mean I have to like it.
I'll die quickly for you, Ayla. Don't worry.
Oh, don't worry. You do that for me.
Anything for you.
Oh, I'll repay my love for you by also dying just as quickly.
How romantic.
Oh,
I'm gonna leave your asses behind.
and we can drag Skaven down with us.
You can fucking try.
That's gonna be a 17. God.
Okay. 17 for Wade. 25 to 20.
22.
Okay. 20 to 15. We
19.
had Wade with a 17 and a 19 for Skamon. Alrighty. Wade, what is your dex bonus?
+5.
Okay. First up in the initiative is Whimsy. You feel you hear the sound of a shot and feel the shot pierce into your kind of just below your shoulder. You begin to bleed from the point of impact as you glance around in search of who shot you. What is your perception?
Passive is 17.
17. Roll me a perception check.
22.
22. You quickly glance around, and your eyes flit past the familiar form of Kurai Hinata as he's quickly dropping out of sight from atop a building.
All right.
He's about
Immediately.
120 feet from you, give or take.
Oof. Okay. Immediately whenever she shots, she cries out in pain, screaming and kind of grabbing where it was at. As soon as she whips around to find the source and catches a glimpse of Kurai, she shouts out at the top of her lungs, "Kurai, you motherfucker!" And is he behind cover, or can she still see him?
He would be behind 3/4 cover, but you could still target him.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try for it. You don't have a map, so I can't really tell. But can I move to a point where I can kind of see more of him before I attack?
Yeah, if you take a few steps back, you'd be able to get kind of a better view. But it would put you about 130, 140 feet from him.
Okay. That is totally fine. Okay, yep, that is totally fine. I'll go ahead and get the better view of him, and I'm gonna go ahead and do a 4th level cold magic orb, and I'm going to spend a sorcery point to make that a distance spell.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Alrighty. I'll also roll to see if I surge.
Yes, I will also need that.
Okay, that is not a surge. To hit, that is soft 20.
20 misses. You throw the orb of chromatic energy towards Kurai Hinata, who easily kind of flattens himself, and the orb goes flying past.
Well, that's sad. I feel like she's angry enough that she would probably do it. Let me see. Yeah. Can I also do a Wiccan spell to do a Ray of Frost?
Absolutely. Go ahead, roll that. The energy goes flying from you in his direction as you channel the power within.
Okay. That's a 24.
Unfortunately, his 3/4 cover does bring his AC to higher than that.
Oh my god!
As you shoot off the Ray of Frost, it barely impacts with the kind of lip of a wall between you and him, and you see as he flattens himself, ice shards kind of land in his hair, but he manages to avoid the brunt of the attack.
Alright, she's gonna yell again. Stand up, you fucking pancake! And that's my turn.
It's game on, you're up.
Stand up, fucking pancake.
With Kurai having been the target of 2 attacks from Whimsy, you are able to locate him pretty easily.
Wonderful. Great. So you said that he's about 120 feet away, but, like, has cover?
Yes.
Okay. Skaman is going to unfurl his wings, grab out his bow, and go up. To try and negate that cover.
Mm-hmm.
I believe his flying speed is just the same as his... I don't actually... No, hold on. Heck. Okay, yeah. So his flying speed is just 30, so he goes 30 feet up. Or at least however far up he needs to be to get a clear shot on the guy.
Okay, you're able to get 30 feet up.
Does he still have cover?
He would have half cover.
Okay. Instead of going straight up, is there a way that I can, like, go up and around a little bit to try and get that to even less?
Not with only 30 feet.
God damn it. Oh, wait! No, that's... Wait, no, that's just... Never mind. Shit, okay. Is there a chance that I could have moved a bit before flying up? Because I do have, extra movement in the first attack of initiative.
I believe that applies to your flying speed as well.
Maybe it doesn't... it doesn't specify.
I'm pretty
because...
sure your flying speed is supposed to be equal to your walking speed.
Okay. Well, in that case, I have 40 feet of movement that I use to try and fly up and around to get a clear shot on him.
Okay. Roll an intelligence check for me.
Oh boy. No. That at most is I think that's 4.
No. You are not able to get an angle that negates the half cover.
Well, fine, whatever. Alright. Okay, I have, 4 attacks? And this one? 1, 2, 3. Bonus action? Yeah, okay. No, I don't think I can bonus action attack with this, so never mind. I am correct, right? I can't bonus action attack with a bow?
Correct. Unless you're
Okay.
wielding two hand crossbows, you can't make a bonus action ranged attack.
No. Alright. So. Alright, so in that case, I just have 3. And yeah. Alright. I'm going to check. Hold on, I need to make sure that that works the way I think it does. It'd be so much easier if it loaded. If it loaded. Thank you. Okay, yeah. He's gonna cast Hail of Thorns. And he's going to shoot at... He's gonna shoot at Kurai. He's not gonna shoot to kill, he's gonna shoot to, like, hit him in the fucking knee so he can't run kind of situation.
Okay. Pretty hard with the current angle.
No, I know that, but, like, he's not trying to kill.
Okay.
He's just trying to hit.
Roll the hit.
Be not good enough at all whatsoever. I can't math. That's 15.
15 misses.
And a feeling. Second attack. It's going to be a 21.
21 also misses. Keep in mind, you do have that feature that allows you to make an additional attack immediately after you miss.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do that, actually, because I'm not gonna chance anymore, so this is going to be even worse.
Okay, misses.
We're just not gonna hit this guy. And he's going to... Last attempt. No! That's the worst roll yet. He just misses.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna math that. That's just... no.
Fair enough. You
Oh, that was a
fire
wasted
off.
spell slot.
You fire off 4 more arrows towards Kurai and Nata. None of which impact with your target as he rolls out of the way of various attacks.
They're still close enough, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
I think Hail of Thorns would still activate, actually.
Wait! Oh, wait, yeah, does it? Hold on.
Yeah, so that's
fine.
an 11 on the saving throw. Go ahead and roll damage for that.
No, it's next time you hit a creature.
Oh, okay. Never
Well,
mind.
I mean, in addition to the normal effect of the attack, the target attack at each creature within 5 feet. It does say, though, that next time you hit a creature
time you
with
hit
a
a
ranged
creature,
weapon attack before the spell ends, that's when it creates that sprout.
Mhm.
Which is funny. I feel like that should be worded because you'd think that it sprouts in the air and fires, but it does specify it has to be an attack before it, or it has to hit before it sprouts. So,
Okay, that brings us to Kurai. As you see his leathery wings unfurl and he takes to the skies. Wade, this is the first time you're getting a proper look at this assassin. And you recognize him from the cameras. White hair, black leathery wings, a black kind of tank top with a kind of yellow ribbon and a soulbound crystal hanging from his left ear, as well as a pair of sunglasses over his eyes and a mask covering the bottom half of his face. In hand, he holds what appears to be a rifle, some sort of sniper rifle. As he takes the skies up about 40 feet above the building, he aims the rifle down at Whimsy and is going to take another shot. As he calls out, "I still got a job, princess!" That's an 18.
I'm gonna shield.
Okay. Roll to see if you surge.
Dun, 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 dun. That just fucking surges.
Okay.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Go ahead and roll me a D100.
$98.
Ooh, 98. You throw up a shield as the shot impacts against it and falls to the ground, kind of falling through the cracks in the brass. Then you begin to hear music. You are surrounded by faint, ethereal music for the next minute.
you hear the
You hear Venti.
Yeah, you hear Venti.
Amazing.
You hear the theme song of the day.
As he takes the shot, kind of raises an eyebrow slightly at your spell. He's going to bonus action dash and kind of move kind of further up to get basically it looks like he is moving in your direction and moving upwards at the same time, so as if he's trying to get right above you. That brings us to Wade. You're up.
Okay. First of all, Wade isn't really familiar with this current type of situation, is he?
No.
You know, assassins. Okay. Wade's gonna react to how I feel a normal person should react, and flinching at the first gunshot, and just like standing there, shocked for a brief moment, not quite understanding what's happening. Looking around, they realize that the target is Whimsy. Whimsy's this assassin's target. God question.
Mm-hmm.
So, with Wade's cloak, we're by water, first of all, right?
Yes.
All right. With Wade's cloak, can Wade, as an action, throw their cloak off and like move towards Whimsy and wrap it around Whimsy and pull the hood up?
You could.
Okay.
What are you attempting to achieve with this?
An escape plan.
Remind me, is your cloak magical?
It does not require attunement. I did check that. It's the cloak of do you know what the cloak is?
Not off the top of my head.
Here, I'll send it.
Okay.
Cloak of Manta Ray.
Oh, Cloak of the Manta Ray. Yes, I know what that does.
So, because we're by water, that will give Whimsy 60 feet of swimming, using their action to pull the hood up and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And Wade will just say, swim, swim, swim now, get out of here! And try to, like, shove Whimsy towards the water.
Okay. Anything else?
I do believe that will be Wade's turn.
Whimsy, you're up. You've been given a cloak and told to swim.
Oh. This is... Oh, God. I mean, thanks for the free outfit, but,
You're not gonna listen, I know.
is too... Her IQ is just a little too low to do that. She is definitely not about to, either give Kurai the satisfaction of seeing her run, or leave Skaemon alone here. It does almost like heroically kind of seeing that, Wade is a little panicked. She'll like step in front of him and like hold out her arms like this is going to do anything. Wade, don't fear. Like nothing bad can happen when I'm around. And
That's a lie. She's lying to you.
she is going to cast okay, she's gonna try to move a little bit to where she's not like directly underneath Kurai, if it's possible to find some sort of cover. That's what she'll do, kind of trying to motion Wade to follow her behind some cover.
Yeah.
And still making sure that she can see Kurai up there. She's going to attempt to do Hold Monster on him.
Okay, well, he is just in the middle of the sky right now, so it's not hard to see him. Go ahead and roll a... No. Yeah, roll a d20, and I will roll the wisdom save.
Okay. That is not a surge.
16?
Da 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 da. Oh! He falls!
Do I have enough d6s for this? Hang on. 1, 2...
I mean, if he falls past Skaemon, can I try and catch him? And just, like, use my wings as a parachute?
You could use your reaction to attempt an athletics check for that.
17.
I'm trying to think, because he's not, like, right next to you. And he's starting to, like, Yeah,
I mean, depending on how fast he falls, Skaemon was going to be trying to move under him to shoot up at a specific target. No, don't. I know what you're thinking, not that. But he was attempting to, like, get close.
I don't think it would work, actually, the more that I think about the situation. I think you're just not close enough. Especially with how fast he would fall the moment his wings stopped working. So you watch as he goes to aim another shot at Whimsy, and then suddenly his body seizes up and he plummets 90 feet. He takes 37 points of fall damage as he crashes into the brass roadways of the city. You hear a loud crack and then a splash as he falls through the brass walkway into the water.
Oh. Ow. Was he still conscious? Would there have been enough time to tell if he had been, like, knocked out by landing?
No, he was definitely still conscious.
Okay.
He is now essentially Fortnite dancing, watching him sink.
Okay. Well then.
Okay. Skaemon, you're up.
Seeing him start to fall, Skaemon immediately attempts to, like, dive after him. Essentially would, like, fold his wings in enough that he can still extend them to fly, but he's essentially just now letting himself free fall for a bit. I don't know if that counts as my movement or if it counts as what it would count as to drop but catch himself. And glide.
I think I'd allow you to drop about 30 feet without using any movement.
Okay, well that's good enough. Okay. He's gonna kind of drop and then open his wings and use that to, like, guide himself down then the rest of the way. No, wait, hold on. He was only about 40 feet up. So yeah, he drops and then he catches himself on the next 10 feet or so. And then he just kind of lands next to the hole and just kind of stares down it to see if he can see Kurai.
You do see Kurai sinking.
You see him sinking. Is he is he starting to, like,
He's
move
paralyzed.
He's paralyzed. Right. Oh boy. All right. Would it be like an action or bonus action to put his wings away, like to shift his wings back to, like, cape sort of thing? I mean, it's mainly just a visual thing, but, like, is that a...
You wouldn't be able to avoid your wings getting wet, but...
No, I know that, but he's still gonna make him not...
Yeah,
he won't. He won't. He's just gonna tuck him in, and then just sigh, and look at Whimsy and say, "I'm holding you to your promise," and we'll dive in an attempt to grab him and starts like drag him back up.
Okay. Roll athletics.
Awful. 8. Right? Right?
8?
Right? I think that's an 8. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Let me check. Yeah. Athletics, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Okay. You begin to pull him up out of the water, but you don't make too much progress. But you do manage to reach him.
As long as I'm not sinking.
Yeah, you are not sinking.
That's good, then. I don't want to sink.
Alright, that brings us to Kurai, who is going to roll a wisdom save at the top of his turn. 14, I assume that fails, Whimsy?
It does, yes.
Okay. Wade, you're up.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Okay, so the wrong person jumped in the water.
Yes.
Tops the day, it seems. Okay. Where exactly is the assassin? Again, just so I know, like, where was last seen?
Paralyzed, sinking underwater.
Okay. You know what? I'm sorry, Whimsy. We're taking. They're gonna go ahead and take the cloak back. That'll use their action. And. Ooh. Okay, so on a technicality here, DM, because it says pulling the hood up or down requires an action, would taking it off and putting on require 2 actions technically, or just the full action?
I'd let you just use your action for that.
Okay. And then with that, can they dive into the water and swim?
Yes.
Okay. That'll be 60 feet of swim speed.
Okay. You are very easily
And-
able to reach Skamon and Kurai.
1 second. They can also dash as well as a bonus action if they don't have enough feet movement to make it. So that will be 100 and
Oh.
that's a
Yeah, no.
Oh.
I mean, if you are bonus action dashing, you would be able to resurface with both of them.
okay. That's what we're doing.
Okay.
Wonderful.
You aren't able to fully pull both of them up onto the walkway, but you are able to get them out of the water.
Okay. Wade will just look slightly mortified at having the assassin and Skylon just like arm in arm and just say, "Are you okay?"
The assassin is still paralyzed.
I don't know if my mic cut out, but if it did, I made a weird ass noise. And that's what Skamon does. He just
Okay.
he resurfaces,
Oh, no.
and the second you say that, he just like does one of those like pterodactyl screeches, but like instead of being hype, it's lower pitched, so it just ends up being really weird sounding as he just attempts to climb out of the water, dragging the guy behind him, which will happen on his turn.
Okay.
But he does look at Whimsy and go, like, he looks at Whimsy and points and goes, "Back up."
That brings us to Whimsy.
Alrighty. She will back up. Well, How close are they to the edge of the water?
Pretty close.
Okay. If possible, she, I think, is going to kind of, run over to like the side, and she's going to stick out a hand for Skamon. Grab on, just grab on. Like we can hog tie him. It's fine.
Fine, and we'll grab Whimsy's hand. Still holding on to Kurai, but we'll grab Whimsy's hand with his other arm.
Okay.
She's gonna pull him up as
Roll
much as she possibly
athletics.
can. Oh, yippee! I'm super good at this. That's a 1.
A 1.
Yeah.
Okay. You attempt and absolutely fail to pull Skamon out of the water.
Okay, can you back up now?
She's like heaving. Skamon, I think you need to go on a diet. And she's
My wings are wet, Whimsy. What do you think is gonna happen?
she is going to back up. Would you say that took my action?
Yeah.
Well, shit, Thor. That's fair. Okay. She's going to go back a little bit and try to go to wherever she was at before that had like the decent cover.
Okay.
And that's my go at it.
Okay. Skamon, you're up.
Climbing, attempting to climb out, and then pulling up Kurai after me.
Okay. Roll athletics.
Are you fucking kidding me? Again, it's an 8.
Okay. You're able to get yourself out of the water and begin to work on pulling Kurai out of the water.
Great. As I do that, I turn and I kind of grab him in a way that, like, I'm attempting to, like, grab him in a way that if he does get out of this, hold on, did he drop his weapon?
Yes.
Would that have smashed? Like, would it be broken, or is it on the ground lying somewhere?
It would just be lying on the ground near you.
Is it somewhere where I can grab?
Yeah, probably.
Fuck it, I grab that. Holding on to him, I grab that, and then I just kind of look at Wade and just go, help me up if you can, or help me out here if you can. If not, get yourself out first, and we'll go back to attempting to pull the guy out, while looking Kurai dead in the eyes and just saying, try anything, motherfucker, I dare you. And that'll be his turn.
Whimsy, does a 16 beat your spell save DC?
It does not.
That was what he originally rolled.
Okay. Wade, you're up.
All right, Wade is I look at where Wade lives. Wade knows how to get someone out of water.
Yes.
Wade is going to assist in this rescue maneuver that is not going very well, and he's going to get everyone out of the water and onto safe land.
Easily enough, you're able to pull both of them out of the water.
Did any of you inhale anything?
Inhale what? Water?
Yes. Are you okay? Did you drink anything? Any ingestion?
I mean, it got up my nose. But,
Okay.
I mean, I know how to deal with that. I know how to swim. I've dealt with water in the nose. And in my mouth, but that's probably different given ocean. And also water people. I didn't actually ingest someone, did I?
Sorry, I just stubbed my toe. Wade looks a little confused at that comment. No, you have to be careful. You don't get sick or anything. Inhaling too much water, it makes you prone to ammonia.
and it can be dangerous.
You can get sick by drinking too much water. I thought you needed water to live. What do you mean you can get sick drinking water?
If it goes down the wrong pipes and everything, it can build up bacteria. You don't know what's in that water either, like fish poop in there.
Oh.
You're also not from here, so you're not used to our bacteria. It's dangerous.
Oh.
You should definitely probably take
Okay.
a couple antibiotics if you show any symptoms.
I'm from the Shadowfell. I feel like I can handle water molecules.
Bacteria is a whole nother issue, though. While this conversation is happening, can like Wade also be like checking the pulse and everything of this assassin, make sure that they're not like actively drowning while we're talking?
Yeah, dumping the water out of his mouth.
Roll a medicine
Yeah.
check.
All right. God, since this is, a water-based medicine check, can I have advantage? Because I feel like it's kind of common
Sure.
knowledge. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
You can have advantage.
neat, because I rolled a natural one.
Okay, cool. So my question for later isn't going to sound as stupid. Wonderful.
That is going to be 19.
19. You are able to act fast and get the water out of his system before he drowns.
Damn.
That brings us back to Whimsy. You're up.
All right. So, am I correct that Kurai is now like up, like he's out of the water?
He's out of the water. He's still paralyzed.
Alrighty. I don't think Whimsy would have packed any with her, surprisingly. So she'll kind of run up and start to rifle through, like, Skamon's things, basically, looking for rope.
Whimsy, it's not in the bag. It's not in the bag here. And Skaman will like grab it from like under his wing, and like unhook it from something, and just like hand you an end of it, while also assisting you in tying this, because he does know how to tie up large creatures so that they can't escape.
Whimsy absolutely, like, takes the opportunity to, like, try and turn and look him in the eye, giving an absolute shit-eating grin. Watch an expert at work, Skamon. We'll she'll begin to tie them up.
Oh my god.
I think out of the two of us, I'm the expert here.
Whimsy,
Oh, you are?
Roll either intelligence or athletics.
I'll take my chance with intelligence. Oh, fuck! Oh my god! Yes! That's a natural 20!
Whimsy, you've read enough smut novels to understand how to tie someone up. You have had enough servants stand and allow you to practice on them. You successfully, quite easily, bind Kurai within a very elaborate and quite beautiful to look at sort of bondage-style tie.
Skaman's specifically going to assist around the wings just so that he can't fly, but they also don't break his wings.
As you manage to successfully bind Kurai, we are going to go ahead and cut to break. So we will be back in 15 minutes, so 5 past the hour, where we return outside of combat.
Yep.
All right. Welcome back.
Yes, we are.
So, you have Kurai bound. What do you do?
Your mom. Oh,
Skaman is going to
Kurai.
just... Skaman is going to look over the bindings on Kurai, and then just glare at Whimsy and go, I hate that I'm saying this, but you actually did a pretty good job.
Skamon, I've been trying to tell you I'm something of an expert. This is like my field.
Oh, it's
Okay.
not as effective. You could have done, and he's just gonna like rattle off a few other ways to do it, pointing at various like parts of the rope. Could have done
Oh,
this here and do that. Might be
yes, Skamon,
better.
you're right. I did learn that back in my novice days. Anyways, yeah, so should we
I'm
gag
gonna check him for
him?
weapons.
Like, genuinely good question. Should we? He might be able to
up
cast
to
spells.
you. That is very fair, actually. How about put something over his mouth, not in it, please, because I know you're gonna make this weird. Anyways, Skaman starts checking the guy for weapons.
He only has one other weapon on him, which is a taser.
Oh fuck yeah, I'm taking that. Does it still work? Like, has he just crashed in the water? Like, does it buzz?
You may need to replace the battery, but the weapon itself seems functional.
Skaman looks at it, looks at Kurai, and just giggles. It is terrifying. Like, it is. I don't know if I need to roll intimidation for if it would be scary, but Skaman might chuckle from time to time. No, this is just like a manic giggle.
That's amazing, because I imagine that's been Whimsy this whole time too. Like, she is reveling in the power that she has over this individual right now.
No, Skaman just grabs the taser and like looks back and forth and just goes, but like in a deeper tone as he just looks at this. This is mine now. I'm keeping this.
Skamon, should we test and see if it works?
Skaman will test it not on anyone. We'll just like test it in the air to see if it does the thing.
The taser does not release any electricity. It seems the battery was fried.
Okay, no, him crashing in the water twice probably broke the battery. We'll find something else. This is mine now. And he shoves it in his bag. Would Kurai have seen Skamon grab his gun, or would he have been still too far in the hole to have seen Skamon grab and tuck away the gun?
He probably would have seen Skamon grab it.
Okay, that's fine. He can know. It's annoying, but it's fine. How many people are around us right now?
A decent few watched this whole thing occur.
Okay. Wade, this is gonna freak a bunch of people out. You should probably do the whole I'm a police officer thing to get them to not freak out as much and know that there is someone on scene.
Okay, hold up. Really quick. God.
Mm-hmm.
From what Wade can see, is anyone recording?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Okay.
Did you get your license suspended or whatever it is?
Wade
You
will...
seem nervous.
Wade will kind of just brush off that, not answering that at all, and just like show his badge. Everyone relax. The suspect has been detained. Please, go about your business. While we cover this, no, I'm not cover this. While we do our jobs. Wade is going to turn to the others and just say, let's get out of here now.
I don't think he can walk yet.
Then we'll pick him up and drag him.
Oh, where are we, like, going, though?
Just away from here would be wise, I think.
Oh, we can shake him down in like an alley or something. Oh, that's perfect. For what it's worth, she says shake him down in an alley, but I imagine like she's been, surely there's like some cloth or something that I could like, if we don't have any spare cloth, she'll literally like rip some off of his clothes to make like a little like, sort of, not a full-on gag, but just enough to like cover his mouth where like if he were to speak it would be muffled.
Yeah, you have something for that.
All right, perfect.
What, you're gonna rip more of his already crop-topped shirt off and shove it in his mouth?
Indeed. We're getting it off little by little. But she is absolutely like checking what little clothing he has to see if there's any like like a credit card she could steal or like any money, something like that.
He has.
You should still have the gold that you gave him on him.
It'd be nice.
He does have the gold that you gave him.
Oh fuck yes! Oh, she's taking all of that back. How much was it? I forgot. Oh my god.
I think it was 1,700 gold.
Yeah, it was about 1,700.
Oh my god.
Because it was 3,050 between the two of us. And we were just barely able to do that.
Yeah, so about 1,700 gold.
Oh, amazing. She is taking all of that back. She's retrieving Slimy from her pocket, where she probably had to stuff him real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And transferring the money in there, and then she's going to desummon him just to make sure that, no one can get that right now.
He does have a burner phone on him, which is no longer functional because he did just fall into the water. And he has no credit card, no ID, no wallet.
She takes this money and just, like, jiggles it in front of him, like, waving it around like a pendulum. Like, she is torturing this lad.
Gaiman is going to push Whimsy's hands away while she's doing this and just go, don't taunt him, please.
But it's so fun! I thought we had a...
easily he can get out of this.
But Skamon, I'm feeling betrayed. I thought that we had like a special bond, and like he went and broke it.
He was actively trying to kill you when we met him, and he only said that he would take a bit of a break in not killing you because we paid him more than he got paid to kill you. Yeah?
Okay, well, excuse me for thinking I could change him. I still can. He's not a lost cause. He's gonna be like, he's gonna join my harem. Don't worry. But Skamon, don't be jealous. You're my favorite.
Okay, you know what? No, I am jealous of him. How do I become not your favorite?
Okay, let's bring him to an alley so we can, like, do some, funny stuff or whatever. Come on.
How long does Hold Monster last?
1 minute.
Okay, so
it
should
probably
be
ends about now, yeah.
Alright. Hey, buddy! Guess what?
Fucking assholes.
Oh my god!
No, you know what? No, that would be performance. Hold on. What is that? Charisma, performance, 13. Okay. Skamon, like, snorts a laugh, but, like, tries to smother it real fast before, he looks smug, but, like, lightly. He's trying to hide it. He's not doing it very well. As he just kind of grabs, Kurai, but like he's not even like touching him. He's grabbing him by like the rope, but like in the back, just lifting him. Or attempting to.
Nah, I mean,
is he acting like a dead weight? Because if he is, then Skamon probably would have problems. But if he's actively gonna get up and use his feet.
Yeah, I think he would.
Okay, great.
Whimsy is absolutely trying to help and like is like putting herself all over him too. Like
I am going to try and keep Whimsy at an arm's length away so she can't harass the guy while he literally cannot fight back.
Princess, keep me free. Come on. I know you want to.
I'm going to lean in to like the side of his face. And like so that he can see me out of like the corner of one of his eyes, and I'm like right up next to his ear. As I just lean in, like probably bonk my forehead against his head, and just, hey buddy, shut the fuck up. Alright, let's go. Actually, hold on, let me rephrase that. Shut the fuck up for now. And let's go. And we'll start dragging him.
Okay. Where are you taking him?
I don't know. I'm just starting to drag him in one direction, and then stopping, and then turning around and looking at Wade.
Okay,
wait, take us to somewhere like super sketchy where we can like interrogate him.
Do not bring us to the bathroom again. That was weird enough the first time.
Okay, does Wade know of any, like, warehouses?
Other than the one that we
Abandoned...
came out of.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Back to the same one that we
No, yeah, screw it. Let's Skaven is just like, do we just go back?
Oh yeah, that place is like totally sketchy. I think yeah, we should do that. And it'll make Kurai so comfortable. He like, was like, yeah, that's his origin point or whatever.
Pretty sure he didn't see it as by the looks of it. They crashed through the door and immediately into the water, which
It was
no.
around that area.
Yeah. Anyways.
We're going back.
Okay.
Right.
You make your way back to the abandoned shed. Find yourself inside, the door closed behind you.
Skaven absolutely, like, every so often shifts his hand over, like, back and forth slightly so that Kurai steps but, like, stumbles back and forth a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Not enough that he actually, like, stumbles and falls over, but just like, woo.
Okay.
But it's only slightly, just to, like, he's not actively taunting Kurai. He's just doing it enough that it, like, shakes him a little bit.
Fair enough.
All right. I don't want to take that out of his mouth because honestly, his voice is annoying enough to hear muffled. I don't want to have to hear it actually talking. So.
Okay, Skamon, that was too far. He has an amazing voice.
Not really. But, sure. You can think that. Looking closer at him, is there any way to determine his race? Because we don't actually have that information.
Roll medicine.
Medicine.
Can I do that as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, entirely. Okay, that's halfway decent. What is my medicine? Oh, cool. 19.
Well, I guess, Whimsy's not seen a whole bunch of, things. 5.
Skimon, you'd almost say tiefling if it wasn't for the complete lack of horns. And as you kind of check for pulses, you feel his skin is like unusually warm. But you're not sure why. If it weren't for the wings and tail, you'd be inclined to say elf.
Oh, this tail?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. Ruffling in his hair, is there like small horns, like little tiny ones?
No, complete
Or
lack of
maybe like
horns.
no? Huh. Are you a tiefling?
Ah.
Okay, hold on, and it's going to remove the thing from his mouth. What do you mean you don't know? How-
Never met my dad.
Oh,
Now
that's
look,
sad.
princess.
Same though.
Princess, you gonna cut me free?
I'm going to shove it back in his mouth. Okay, so Whimsy, he no matter how many times he asks that question or any variation of that question, the answer is no. Got it? Because he wants to end your
Game
life, and
on.
therefore he won't. No. Let me sell you on the idea first. He's trying to kill you. You cut him free. He most likely will, maybe, probably, and therefore you will die, and no one will know your name. Therefore, the best option for you right now, for that desired outcome, is to leave him like this. I'm gonna take that out of his mouth. What'd you say?
I said I'll know your name.
You will die afterwards, but yeah, sure. Anyways.
Okay, I am not so easily swayed by an attractive male that I will, just immediately let them free from their bondage. Come on, honey, you got a little, do a little convincing first. You haven't even earned it.
Don't you want to have a little fun?
Okay, stop. All right, you're tempting me too much. You're tempting me too much. Game on. I can't control myself. Put it back on.
Oh,
Gabe
come on.
slowly shoves it in his mouth again.
Come on, we were just getting somewhere.
Okay, honey.
His earring. How exact is it? Just like a normal hook earring, or is it how is it in his ear?
It is just a hook earring, though it does have a little rubber stopper to prevent it from coming out.
And you said it's
A
one of
soulbound
the
crystal, yes. An incredibly powerful, volatile, and in some places illegal crystal.
Alright.
Is
So
it
I'm just
illegal
going
here?
to lightly
It is not illegal in the elemental plane of water because you guys don't know what soulbound crystals are. They do not exist here.
Scaman is going to lightly brush his hand against the earring and just watch it swing back and forth. And just see his reaction to that.
Kind of glares a little bit at you, and you hear, "Oh, that thing was worth more than your entire fucking life, don't you go?"
Skaven is going to remove the thing from his mouth. Okay, listen. You have something to lose. And it's much easier for you to lose part of your ear than it is for us to die right now. So, why don't we cooperate? Yeah?
Let me
Sound
take
like a
it
plan?
out, then.
No, that would require your hand.
Exactly.
And I'm not about to give that to you.
Come on, I'm good with my hands. And he winks at Whimsy.
Yeah, Skaven is going to, kind of cup his face in a way that, blocks Whimsy from his vision. Alright. None of that now. Okay.
Whimsy is writhing in the corner like it is her being tortured.
Look, what do you want, Skamon?
So, I appreciate you, actually, hold on. Was Skamon unconscious when Kurai checked, Zahn into the portal?
No.
I think he was.
Yes,
Wasn't he?
yes he was, yes.
Yeah, he was.
Yes, he was.
Okay. From what I heard, you were heroic and all of the other things that she says about you, which are incredibly untrue, but that's her opinion.
All very positive things.
Anything for you, pretty boy. Look, you want to be rid of her just as much as my employer does, don't you?
You see, no, because I don't need her blood on my hands and her mother to come after me.
It wouldn't
So,
be on
you
your
shush.
hands.
I'm going to cover his mouth. You shush. Let me fucking finish. Yeah? Good plan. Alright. You threw yourself at Zahn. Both of you went through the portal. You guys crashed out of here, through the door. That's partially broken. Maybe this wasn't the best idea to come back. That's fine. You went through the door. You went in the water. You came out, flew away. People came to investigate. They found his glaive. Where the fuck did he go? What happened when you two went in the water?
He raises an eyebrow and glances down at the hand covering his mouth.
I'm going to remove my hand.
Cut me free, give me back my gun, and I'll tell you.
If you want to keep your funky little crystal, you're gonna tell me anyways.
When I told you not to touch it, that was for your safety. There's a reason it's not a bracelet or a necklace. A crystal of that power is incredibly dangerous.
Okay, fine then. If you don't want me to shoot it at a distance and watch it blow up next to you, fucking tell me.
No. Because I know you're not going to, because I know the princess wouldn't let you.
Oh my goodness. Do you actually think I'm like a benevolent, nice person that isn't kind of into watching you be tortured? Because...
No, Whimsy, you're just horny.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm well aware you're into this. It's, my death that you wouldn't be into. Because then we couldn't have any fun.
Necrophilia.
Do you think I'm not into necrophilia? That's like really silly of you to assume that. I'm into everything.
That is not something that I needed to know.
Oh, well, no, I'm still like into you even if you die, Skemon.
Point
Be
is...
actually, like ever. No.
Point is...
Ah.
You need something I have. You can't make pointless threats. You can't afford to kill me.
I really can, actually, but what do I know?
Well, I can tell you what you don't. And that's where Zahn is. I can also tell you that if you don't act fast, he's leaving this plane.
Okay, well, I think that we should add a little bit more into there to make it like a little bit more fair and stuff. Because, like, I do think it was kind of rude of you to just shoot me out of nowhere without even a hello first. Like, that's not the way to do it. What a non-gentleman
his
move,
hello.
honestly.
He's an
Okay,
assassin.
yeah,
That's literally his hello.
okay, yeah, but, like, it's not, like, come on. Like, I want to see the person who's gonna kill me. Not that that's gonna happen, but, like, you know, like...
Whimsy,
Step it up.
You know the only person who even stands a chance at taking you out is me.
Are we talking about like taking out as in like dead or taking out to dinner? Because I feel like a few people have a chance to that one.
I'd rather the dinner. I'd rather the dinner. Okay, no. I'm supposed to be against you right now. You're not gonna convince me otherwise. Definitely not. So, since I have the upper hand on you at the moment, I also think that in addition to Zahn's
Oh, you cut out.
location,
There
I
we go.
want to know who wants me dead. I want to know who wants me dead.
And do not give a smart-ass answer like, my employer. I will stab you.
I want, like, the name, like, the exact title, like, you know, all of that info.
Look, Princess, I can't tell you that.
Can you even return to the Feywild?
Of course I can. But, look, I can't tell you who hired me. But if we're in the game of adding more information to the pile, I can tell you how I got this scar. He nods. He kind of glances down to the one on his cheek.
Lose the fight with the bear? You're a child, actually. They're both pretty up there on the threat level.
You're funny, pretty boy.
No, you know what? That does sound like a joke. I'm being serious. You've obviously not learned tieflings. Small children like to headbutt, and when their horns grow in, oh boy, is there many cuts on faces. So many cuts on faces. Holy shit, children are really fucking dangerous.
Well, Princess of Wet Leaves, what do you say?
Why can't you tell them who your employer is?
Because I don't know.
What?
Yeah, he already told us that information, now that I think about it.
I met with his assistant. I know he's rich. I know he's powerful. And I know that he at least reached me through the Winter Court.
Okay, well that can be like 1,000,001 people.
Exactly. I don't know shit.
Not useful at all.
But I do know where Zahn is. Set me free.
So why don't you spill the beans?
Give me back the gun. And I'll tell you everything I know.
Okay, Scan One, I still want to add the dinner in there though. Like, I'm serious about that dinner, I'm hungry.
Pretty sure he'll just take the chance to kill you.
I don't think we should be letting a criminal out and about like that.
You
Yeah,
know, you
that's...
never did answer my question of why you were so nervous to be filmed.
You don't need to worry about that.
You see, you say that, and now I am worried about it.
Look, my license clearly wasn't suspended. If it was, I wouldn't have been able to get back your glade.
That is true. That is true.
I simply don't like being posted around on social media.
You know what? Fair and valid. Oh shit, are they gonna post that? Skaven
I
just
hope
like
they
immediately
suppose.
turns horrified. Oh no.
Oh
Ugh.
my goodness. Okay, okay. Kurai, I think we do have a little bit more on you now because, like, they're gonna post that and everyone is gonna see you, like, get totally humiliated and beaten. Who is gonna wanna hire you after that? Honestly, I think you should just settle down with us.
I assure you, my reputation precedes me. I will have many clients. Besides, they'll be posting it in the Elemental Plane of Water's internet. No one in the Feywild
I need to
gonna
find
see
someone. I need to find someone who has that video so I can get it. And then I need to go and figure out a way back to the Feywild because that will be great. I need to do that. No
Holiday
matter what
content.
you choose, I don't like you, so I'm going to figure out a way to do that anyways. I should find some of those people. Huh.
See, this earring of yours, if I were to take that out, I noticed that they are playing with it.
it. It'd
If I were to
explode,
take that,
killing
would that-
every one of us.
So it's a quick, easy way to kill you.
Yeah, but
For sure.
I have information that you guys need.
We're dead.
Pardon?
I mean, we could also kind of probably just, like, find that out on our own. We don't necessarily need you.
Yeah.
But you're on a time limit. Every minute you spend wasting with me, Zahn gets closer to his goals.
You know, that's a good point. Let's just kill him and go.
I don't really want to kill him. Wait, can you just like put him in jail so we can like I can go and visit his cell and stuff and we can talk?
Hmm.
You know, technically none of us were supposed to be able to get here. So, you know, if you want to continue to stay here and talk to him in a cell, that would mean actually no, you should do that so that you can stay here.
Oh, Skaemon. That was very cute of you to try that. No. Like I'll eventually I'll be able to visit every single place at any time that I want to whenever I become an all-powerful entity that controls everything. So like, yeah, I'll visit all the time.
It's not gonna happen.
If you're going to become an all-powerful being that controls everything, why not just visit him wherever he goes afterwards? You know, after he's dead.
Whimsy, set me free, give me my gun, and when I get out of here, I'll send you a nude.
You try that, I will myself knock him out, undo his ropes, and then tie you up with them. Don't you dare.
Her mouth drops open and she flies forward. Dead serious look on her face. Are you for real?
I am for real.
Okay, how are you gonna send me one? I don't have a phone.
Skaemon does.
No, he won't show me it. He won't show me it. No. I need a phone. Oh, Wade, give him your number. Give him your number.
Well, I unfortunately work phone doesn't accept texts from random numbers.
Okay. Well, Kurai, you're gonna have to find out a way. Oh, maybe like on a postcard or something. It doesn't have to be digital.
And then if
Postcard
someone
You
loses it in the
try.
mail,
You try
it's
and
lost all the
release
time.
him, Whimsy. I will knock him out, undo his ropes, and tie you up with them. Go back in the corner.
Yeah, and then he can do whatever he wants to with me. Anyways, like oh, you know those little like business cards? I'll accept it in that. That would
I'm
be
going
good.
to cover Whimsy's mouth. Shh. Tap. Corner. Yeah? Go.
She immediately begins licking your hand as usual, but she'll
He does not care.
slide over into the corner. Fine, Skaemon, if you're going to be, you know, a gooberhead about it.
I'm going to be the smart one with common sense.
Speaking of gooberhead, that's what I'd like. Just a suggestion.
The fuck does that mean?
For the picture!
What?
Oh my gosh. Skaemon, you're like a lost cause if you didn't get that.
I'm so confused. The fuck? Wade, what does she
Skaemon,
mean by that?
You're also a virgin, aren't you? But like, you're like the type of virgin that's like not even red smut.
Both of those are untrue. I'm just really confused at what you just said.
Look, I don't know where exactly you guys are wanting this conversation to go, but I don't think you're achieving that goal of where it's going.
That's very true, actually. This didn't
yeah.
work the way I wanted it to.
I made my standards known. Skaemon finishes up.
Well, I don't... Okay, fine. Skaemon's just gonna look him in the eye. He's not gonna do anything. He's just gonna look at Kurai, and I'm just looking at him in the eye.
I've made my offers. Either you, Skaemon, set me free and I tell you exactly where Zahn is, or you, Whimsy, set me free and I give you exactly what you've been asking for.
Wait. Like Skaemon can wait. This isn't like me or like whatever. Like we're like a team. Me and Skaemon like we're tight knit. Like we're like best buds. We're like, you know, married, so.
Married? Well, I wouldn't want to facilitate cheating now.
Married in a, you know, polyamorous open relationship.
Wait, you guys are married? Didn't you know each other for only like 2 days?
Yeah, we move a little fast around here. Wade, keep up.
You see Skaven, still looking at Kurai in the eyes, but definitely isn't like paying attention to anything he's saying. He's just now like silently like seething at the conversation going on behind him.
What do you want from me? Because I've already told you the only way you're getting the main thing you've asked for is by setting me free. And giving me my gun. You're not going to get me to budge on that.
I mean, I already got rid of the gun while you were walking, so I don't have that.
Roll deception.
What is my deception bonus? Oh, it's fucking awful. 16?
I would have seen it if you'd tossed it aside. You were the one
You
dragging me
were-
along.
Oh,
I was
wait.
pushing you in front of me, actually, but
Can I?
you're just blind.
From my Rosara, all of my nearby allies have advantage on the charisma check too.
You're right. You are right.
Oh.
Skamon, you have
How long
advantage
does
on
that last?
Permanently.
Oh, hell yeah. Cool. That's
only
not
while
better.
Slimy's out. You sent Slimy back away. Slimy's got the
I
Rosara.
genuinely feel like she would have like taken him back out though.
Whether or not she did or not, that's still worse, so
Okay.
it's still the 16.
Fair enough.
You know, Whimsy, I feel like, honestly, you deserve so much more than that. Surely there's bigger fish for you, no?
Oh, definitely bigger. Definitely bigger.
Oh, is there? Is there? I don't know.
You'll never know unless you set me free.
Oh, I think there are many ways we can find out.
Yeah, I
There
mean,
are-
we kind of do have you tied up right now, so.
Including
Wait,
an
no, that's
autopsy.
not what I meant. Wade looks a
There are
little
two different
mortified.
directions that went. There are two completely different directions that went. One is, yes, we pulled out his pants. The other one is, we murder him and he goes for an autopsy.
That was Wade's way of going about that as well.
I will say though, the intent behind Skamon saying, or an autopsy, definitely makes it sound like it would be Skamon performing the autopsy. Just murder.
But yeah, as far as like other things out of this, I mean, the invitation to join my harem is always open. Oh, Kurai, just like out of curiosity, do you have any idea who the original inhabitants of this realm are? Are you a history buff?
I don't know. Why would I know?
If it's the seagulls or the plesiosaurs, you can just tell me, okay? Like, we know we're in on it.
I'm starting to think that the submarine idea is not exactly a bad one. Unless,
We can take him with
they're
us.
on it. We could just throw him. No, I'm more of saying we could just, throw him on one. See if he comes back alive.
Look, Princess, I was hired to kill you, not to travel through the plains. I had no intention of leaving the Feywild. I'm here by
Oh, I
accident.
mean, if you want to kill me, we're planning on traveling through the plains, so like you're kind of gonna have to do that.
Evidently.
Or you could just give it up and, join our little group. We can have some fun. It'd be a swell time.
It would also be much easier for you to follow her if you're, not actively trying to kill her and she's hiding from you.
I've made my offers. I have the information you need. Set me free and you'll get it.
Okay, can we at least like set like a time buffer for whenever like you're gonna, if this hasn't changed you for the better and you've realized like, killing me is not the solution to a happy, productive life because you'd be losing, the shining star of inspiration for the entire everything.
I'll give you 12 hours where I don't track you. How's that?
12.
About. You give us the amount of time it takes for us to find Zahn and kill him.
Well, kill him is... Not until you kill him.
Okay, well, can we do find him?
I can do find him or 48 hours. No longer than 48, though.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's fair enough. Skimon, what do you think?
Yeah, 48's better than 12. So what? We let you go, and you tell us what we need to know, and give us the 48 hours in which to use the information that you... Actually, hold on. This information that you have on him, how exactly do you know it? You weren't down there for a long amount of time, I can't imagine.
It was long enough.
And so, how do you know that you know where he is?
I mean, it's less that I know where he is at this exact moment, and more I know where he went.
Okay, also, are we talking like specifics, or are we talking like you trying to get around it, like ooh, he headed west, or, like...
I can tell you the specifics of where he went. More specifically, how he left.
Oh wow, I wonder.
It's not
His
going to be
nose.
what you think. I'm still wondering if I believe what I saw.
Did he transform into a fucking sea monster or something?
Oh, no, Skimon. I was thinking that he, like, summoned one and crawled into its mouth, like whale, like, swallow whale style.
Does Kurai's face, like facial expressions, change at any of that?
He raises an eyebrow in the way that you would look at someone describing something that had never even crossed your mind.
Can I roll insight on that to make sure that's
Yeah.
not him making up a facial
Go
expression?
ahead. Go ahead.
You said Slimy is out, right? No,
Yeah,
with insight's
But it's
not.
charisma. Not.
Yeah. That'll be 17.
Yeah, he certainly seems like you completely missed the mark.
Okay, so it's not that at all. Phone still works, right?
Pardon?
My phone... I jumped in the water. My phone still works, yeah? Or is it dead?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it works?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Skaman is going to, real quickly, shove the thing back in Kurai's mouth. And then take a few steps back, pull out his phone, and just straight up take a picture of this. Before he forgets again. And then he's just gonna shove his phone away. And then walk back up and just remove the thing from his mouth.
Need something to help you get off at night?
No. Just need
Ooh,
something
that's
to
a
help
good
boost my
idea.
rage. You are not touching my phone, ever. It has a passcode, you don't know what it is. No. No, I just need something to, help start up my rage again. Whenever I have to look at your stupid fucking face. Alright.
Okay, wait. Speaking of getting off, I'm still getting that nude, right? That's still part of the deal, right?
Of course, it's still part of the deal.
Okay, good. Okay.
You have to give it to her before she dies.
Are you guys sure?
Wait. Can I get the nude in the next 48 hours?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, go ahead, do the unbondage thing. I can help you, Skemon, if you need to. I'm very good at doing that too.
Hold on. Wade, what?
Are you guys sure we should be releasing this assassin?
Aren't you a detective? Isn't this like your thing? You let one criminal go to catch a larger crime?
What larger crime are we catching?
Zahn. And all of his everything. I mean, he robbed the royal family of the Autumn Court.
That's of the Autumn Court. Not here. You committed crimes here. Statistically speaking, on this plane, you're the bigger criminal.
Zahn came here for a reason.
He's only the bigger criminal if I'm wrong about Zahn having something to do with the disappearances. And given what he said about his wanting to return the planes to their rightful owners, and what the thing said about being the oldest creatures here, I don't think that I'm that far off.
You also should not have... Wade looks a little bit disappointed at Skymon. Next time, don't reveal everything to, the assassin.
By the way, when Skimon says that, he is still keeping an eye on Kurai's facial expressions. What does his face do?
He doesn't seem to react much to that. Like, his reaction is definitely a kind of, that's spooky. But he doesn't show much of a reaction.
Okay, I do understand that. I was trying to see if I could get anything out from him, but he literally is not useful. So, and even then, what's he gonna do with that information? Wait, like, really? He tracks us down with whatever we're doing there, and he's also gonna die. Like, what's...
You don't know for sure if he's going to die.
Hope not, it'd kind of be a waste.
Really, if you're dead, it's not much of a waste.
Was that to Whimsy, or...
That was to Whimsy.
She... looks genuinely angry, but is going to bite her tongue for now. She'll remember that later to torment him somehow.
That wasn't an insult. Like, out loud, looking at Whimsy's face. That wasn't an insult. That was... I'm
Didn't you
literally
say
calling him... I'm calling him only useful to you. Like, I don't feel like that's an insult on... Well, no, it is an insult. I don't think that's an insult to you. I don't know why you're mad.
Oh, I thought you were trying to insult me. Skemon, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no.
I'm sorry. I maybe I don't have enough faith in you.
Evidently.
Maybe.
But you know what? That's fair, because I have, like, no faith in you, ever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You say things like that, and then like all of that trust and stuff that I built, like it actually doesn't go away. I really like you, Skemon, but it doesn't help it.
Okay, so keep insulting you. That's what I have to do to
No.
get you to not like me.
No. Take after Wade. Wade is a sweetheart. We all love Wade.
Except Wade, but that's besides the point. Anyways.
Hey. Alright. So, if we're releasing a criminal, then I suppose we better do so quickly. If we are truly on a time schedule, we might want to keep to that.
Alright, so here's how this is going to work. Alright. You are going to be mostly released from the rope. That, by mostly, I do mean that if you could very easily get out if you were to struggle a bit, but you struggling a bit gives us enough time to knock you back on your ass. You are going to tell us the information we need to know, and then you're going to sit down on the fucking ground while we leave, and then you can do whatever the fuck you want afterwards. We get 24 hours, you leave us the hell alone.
48, it was 48.
48. You leave 48 hours and you leave us the hell alone. Got it?
No. In fact, here's how this is going to work. You are going to set me free. You're going to hand me back my gun. I'm going
And we
to
just shove
tell
the
you...
thing in his mouth.
Mm.
No, it's not. Hey Wade, is there any chance at the precinct that anyone, like, you guys that, actively do the lie detector tests on a suspect during interrogation, can anyone read thoughts?
Oh boy. Talon, I'm gonna assume yes. I don't think
Yes.
that's something we actually covered though.
Yes,
Okay,
there would be people on the force whose sole job is, like, zone of truth, detect thoughts.
Yes, there are, but I don't know if that's necessarily going to be of much help here. Transporting, if we were to transport him, I don't think it would be wise. They would arrest him and take him in permanently.
and then
And
take
he
him
wouldn't
for
be able to
questioning.
send a dick pic from the jail.
And if we, just saying, if he does get arrested, it can be very obvious that, you're the one that needs to question him. So you'd still be the one there. And, we could probably find an excuse for me to be there, and she can wait in the lobby. Far away.
No! I would want to watch.
Watch what? He won't be tied up then. He'll be in handcuffs. Oh, he'll be in handcuffs.
Okay, well, I want to watch him in any situation, okay?
You are really fucking creepy.
Thank you.
That's not a compliment. That's...
I think it is. I love creepy men.
Yeah, that's...
You came on, you're very creepy.
Oh, not in the way that you are, Whimsy. Not in the way that you are. Alright. So, once again, fuck you. Looking at Kurai.
Name and time and place, pretty boy.
He still has the
Not
thing in
without
his
me.
mouth. He
Oh,
can't
right.
speak. No, fuck it. Skaven is gonna kind of like grab his chin and like kind of lean his face closer. And just kind of whisper, "Oh, sweetheart, you couldn't afford me." Anyways, and is going to remove the thing from his mouth. Now, shush. We are going to release you, mostly. You're going to tell us the information we need. I will debate about giving you your gun. And then you will leave us alone for 48 hours.
You're not getting
Yeah?
the information until I have my gun back. And the ropes
You're
are
not-
completely off.
You're not getting the gun back until I have the information.
And we're at a standstill.
I really want to put a knife through his throat, Lindsay.
Then you wouldn't get any information.
There are people that can, talk with dead people, so we actually might.
There are, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm right,
The dead don't have to
You-
tell the truth.
Yeah, and neither do you.
Yeah, but I'm more inclined to tell you the truth if you let me free and give me my shit.
Okay, personally, Skymon, I think that we should just hand him his stuff over. If he tries something, that'd be really dumb because it's like a sniper rifle. Like, how is he gonna shoot us from this little place in here? And it's like 3-on-1. Like, he's totally at a disadvantage.
Exactly.
Okay, pulling out the gun, backing up a few feet from pulling out the gun. Is there ways to, like, take it apart? Safely.
Yeah, there's a few pieces that you can take off, including the scope and part of the barrel. You can kind of fold it down to become compact.
How long would it... Actually, no, he's pretty skilled in it. He had to do some sort of thing.
Mhm.
Okay.
You could also
Skimon
remove
is-
the ammunition.
Oh, fuck yeah. No, Skimon... Oh, no, I feel like he would have done that prior to this, though. No, he wouldn't
Hmm.
have. He checked it. Alright. Fine. Was there any... Like, checking him over for weapons, was there any extra ammunition anywhere?
There was, yes.
Okay, he would have taken that too,
Okay.
like, along with the taser. So, like,
They were kind of the magazines, but they had like a cap on it to keep the ammunition inside. So in
Okay.
order to load it, he would have had to remove the cap and then stick it in.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, Skaman would have gotten that off of him too, but probably behind his back, just so that he didn't actually see him keep it. He probably knows though, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in that case, Skaman will once again approach. All right. We release you. We hand you back your gun, and you tell us the information. And then you leave us alone for 48 hours.
48 hours.
Or I gut you.
Deal.
Alright then. Skaman will immediately unload the gun. Like, we'll remove the ammunition.
Mm-hmm. You remove the ammunition, and something catches your eye as you're looking at it. The bullets, at first glance, look like normal bullets, but then you realize the tip appears more like a dart.
Yeah, that... Alright. Skaman will remove the ammunition, and will actually tuck it in his shirt. His shirt's a tighter shirt, so it kind of just sits very obviously on his chest. But it is in his shirt. As he then will carefully, like, do the things you said earlier, like, fold down the barrel a bit, like, make it more compact.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll set it on the ground in front of Kurai, grab Bloodlust, and not do that. He will undo the rope carefully, because that is his only rope.
Mm-hmm.
And will is it like wrapped around him at all? Like, if I were to take one end and pull it, would he spin?
Either that or he'd get rope burn.
Fuck yeah. Okay. Skimman's going to attempt to just do that. And like make him spin out of it.
Ow! Fuck. You have
Alright.
no idea how to handle a prisoner, do you?
Oh, no, I do. I just don't like you. And Skimman will wrap his rope up once again once it's off, and we'll tuck it back on the like little like hanger thing he has to like rebutton that up and have it hang on his belt behind his little like cape thing. He did bring his wings back while they were, or he did put his wings visually away while they were walking, so it does look like a cape right now. And yeah, after that, Skimman backs up a little bit, gestures toward the gun on the ground.
Kurai stretches a little bit, kind of rolling his shoulder, picks up the gun, sets it on his back, and says, all right, here's what happened. As Kurai describes. Kurai and Zahn go, Kurai flies out through the portal up to the roof of the Autumn Palace, tackling Zahn through the portal into the plane of water. The two tumble through the door and fall into the water. Kurai reaches for the taser on his belt, but just as he's pulling it out, this black inky substance wraps around Zahn and pulls him. The Zahn and the inky substance, which has gained a sort of physicality to it, flee down, deep below the water, beneath the city, while also heading kind of northwards away from the city, beneath even the Undercity itself. As Kurai watches them go, quickly pulling himself out of the water afterwards. I don't know what that thing was, but whatever it was, it wanted Zahn more than it wanted me. I figure it knew something. Or Zahn knew something.
Wonderful. So a thing that swims very fast took him north.
North and...
It's not west, at least.
North and deep.
I was about to say.
It took him way deeper than... Look, I've done... I wanted to do some research after Atlantis is the deepest city in the plane of water. Wherever that thing took him was below any civilization.
So either way, he could still be far enough away that we'd never reach him in time. Wonderful. This was useless.
I did find something else that is going to tell you more, however. I told you, I know where he is. He reaches into his pouch and pulls out a small kind of USB drive, completely waterproofed, as is everything in the elemental plane of water, and says, "This contains the last broadcast of one of the missing submarines. There is a visual element to it. On this visual element, that exact same creature. Wherever the
Wade is stepping forward.
Wherever the submarines are going, Zahn is there too."
Skaman extends his hand for it.
He'll set it in Skamon's hand, and that's the information I promised you. Now, if you'll excuse me, he steps out of the shed, unfurling his wings. I have a promise to keep to our princess here. And
Aren't you
flies off.
sweet?
Whimsy will, like, a man selling off to war, the wife, waving him off. She sticks her head out and waves. Bye! Make it a good one, make it a good one. And,
Only the best for you, princess.
she drags herself back inside so he doesn't have to watch the absolute giggling happy mess that he was watching the whole time, but
Skaman unravels whatever got shoved in Kirai's mouth and like refolds it in a way that it's not overly gross, and then when Whimsy starts giggling, just sticks it in Whimsy's mouth and starts walking away. He doesn't care.
Whimsy is absolutely putting the part that was in it.
Whimsy immediately orgasms.
Oh, God. Okay, she's
Would
keeping
not
this
wait.
rope. This is hers now.
Oh no, it's my
Wade will
rope. I
look
have the rope.
slightly-
This is the weird thing that was in his mouth.
Yeah, this is the bit of cloth that you had put in his mouth.
Amazing.
Yeah, no, Skaman took his rope back. That's his only rope.
Okay.
And he
Well-
needs that for things like making hammocks that he can lay in chandeliers when avoiding you.
This is her cloth now.
Wasn't it already her cloth?
Yeah, but now it's hers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, she ripped it off of, like, his shirt to get
Oh,
it.
no, she
so,
did
like,
end up ripping it off his shirt. Well, that's funny.
she will treasure this forever.
Skaven, just kind of shoved the thing in her mouth and walked out of the building and away.
Okay.
Whimsy will kind of trot after. So we have to find something to like what is that? Is that one of the sticky things where like it shows like the stuff?
Yeah, it is.
Well, we know a free computer at that dude's house. Or there's probably other ones. Those are probably common-ish.
Yeah, usually in places like a library.
I mean, are we gonna go to a public library and watch this like totally like gory like kill fest, or maybe it could go
Yeah.
the other way. It is tentacles.
Not
We should
gonna do
probably
that.
go to a more private area.
Probably.
Exactly.
What type of media is this in?
What?
What type of media form is this in?
It's a USB drive.
Okay. Does Wade have like an waterplane laptop or something?
Probably.
All right.
We're going to Wade's house. All right. I don't know. Do you have a computer?
I have a way we can watch this. It's here. Just follow me. And Wade is going to lead them not to Wade's house, but like a block away from Wade's house, okay?
Okay.
Huh.
And Wade is going to kind of stop the group and just say, okay, stay here. I'm going to go get something we can watch this on, and then we can hide in one of the back alleys and see what this is exactly, okay?
Or we could just go with you and then you don't have to keep doubling back and forth with a computer.
I cannot let you come with me.
And why not?
I live with someone who is very against outsiders. They would probably try to do harm to you. It's safer
Wow,
for you.
I'm so scared of someone trying to do harm, and I'm just gonna gesture towards the sky.
Okay, look. I also don't want to get kicked out of my apartment, and if I piss them off too much, I'm out. So please, shouldn't be too long.
I mean, we could also just wait outside, too. I feel like leaving us in the middle of a random street is not gonna be beneficial, especially with that one that might wander.
You are waiting
Stay
outside.
still for like a little bit. We can sightsee. We can like turn around in circles and look around or something. It's fun.
You guys are waiting outside. That's.
I think what Skimon is saying is like, are we allowed to like come closer to your abode? Like check it out a little bit, like right outside of it.
How do you know we're not already right outside of it?
Because you turned to continue walking down the road, not to one of these places.
Fair enough. But no, you can't come close to me because I don't trust you with my home address.
We're gonna be leaving soon. What are we
Wait.
gonna do?
I don't know. You are interdimensional travelers who have assassins after you. You've roped me into a lot of things.
Interdimensional, interplanar travel. Thank you. There's a
Okay.
difference.
Yeah,
okay.
and like that probably means we could find your home address if we really wanted to anyways, especially since you're like so famous.
Look, if you want to find my home address that badly, you gotta work for it.
I mean, we could also just follow him.
That's
That
true.
is true. That is true.
Considering
But
he
see,
also wants the information that's on the hard drive, which he cannot get without me, because I'm not fucking like letting you touch it. Actually,
or
thank
we
you.
could just solve this really easily, and you guys can wait here real quick while I go grab it. Seriously, why are we even talking about this? It's not that big of a deal.
Because you're very squirrely, and I do not trust you.
What am I
I
gonna
do not
do? Call the
trust.
cops on you guys?
Yes.
Oh
You
yes, and
know
then
too
that helps
much.
me. How? Yes, and that would help me. How exactly? I would get in
I
just
don't
as much
know.
trouble, if not more. I would lose my job and probably never get the chance of seeing my daughter again. And I'm not letting that happen.
And I have no idea if any of that is true or if you've been stringing us along this whole time.
What would be the point for me stringing you guys along? I'm the one who asked you for help.
I mean,
Gamer just rolls his eyes.
if we're really that
Stay here.
curious, we can just get Lugal his address or something. It's fine.
It does not work like that.
Stay here or not. If you guys do happen to disappear on me, it's fine. I will find other ways of finding out who these people are. But seeing as how I helped get your scythe back, not scythe, sorry, wrong campaign.
Wrong
Glaive
one!
back. Seeing as how I helped get your glaive back, I do hope you're at least honorable and trustworthy. We have common goals. Let's work together. And Wade will try to walk away.
Galen doesn't move, but he watches Wade the entire time.
All right. Wade will walk a little ways and then turn a corner. And turn another corner and try to get out of sight of you guys. And turn more corners in case you're tailing him. Because he's extra
Doesn't-
cautious.
Fair enough. We should have put Slimy in his pocket.
OMG, no! Like, if he does turn out to be, like, a super bad guy or something, well, I guess I could just summon Slimy back, but I don't want to put him through that.
I mean, he's a familiar, right? He talks to you, you talk to him, there's a distance or whatever that you can talk to each other with. He tells you he's in danger, you poof him out.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
but
too
what if
late
they,
now,
like,
but
they could pinch his slime or something? I don't want him to get hurt.
I don't think he can get hurt. He is a sentient pile of grease.
I mean, Skemon, you kind of saw what we did with the other slimes. They actually can get hurt, unfortunately.
You know, actually, that is true. I take that back. That was horrifying, even for my standards. Alright, well, what... How much you want to bet that he is not even at his house yet? He's still just turning corners to making sure we're not following him.
They do that like a minimum of 99 times in the books. It's a little redundant. They're just like, they turn a corner, they turn a corner, they turn a corner, like so many times. I'm like, oh my gosh, you could just like abbreviate it or something, but they spell it all out. It's crazy.
Is true, actually. It's really annoying how often they do the really, like, mundane thing, and then they, like, skip out on certain things. Like, Jesus, I know that not every book is going to have a sex scene in it, but, like, if it's good, write it. Don't maneuver around it and just cut to, oh, the next day, and they're outside on a porch waving at people because they're fucking nobles or something.
I have never agreed with a statement so much in my life. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Once we get back to like my realm and I'm all like, mother, I'm good on my own, it's fine, and like I go back for regular visits and stuff, I'll lend you a little bit of my collection because I only keep in the Whimsy library the stuff that gets into the details a little bit, the steamy bits. Trust me, there's some amazing reads.
Fair enough. Nothing with dead people, though. That's weird.
That does
other
limit it a
than
little
vampires.
bit, but
Other than vampires, no dead people. Like, no the weird zombie thing, no, like, there's just dead. No thank you.
Game on. Do you have a thing for vampires? Because fucking hell do I have a series for you. I have a total series. I have mini series. I have all the series. I actually literally told my servants that they need to get me every vampire romance that was ever created. And yeah. Do you? Do you have a thing for them?
I like the teeth. It's fine. Just we don't have to talk about this right now, actually.
Bite me, juice box me, please. That's like all I want. Oh my god. It's not just the teeth though. It's like the everything. The everything. It's so hot.
Also, I feel like, creature that's seemingly powerful. Be fun to overpower them. That's also besides the point, and we don't need to talk about that. Where the fuck is Wade? This is not the conversation I wanted to be having in the middle of a street of all places, or with you of all people.
I think this is a very productive conversation.
Alright, God. I'll let you kind of
No,
tell me when Wade comes back.
I have that plotted out in my head.
Okay, can I ask a question that I might not like the answer to?
Is that to me or to Talon?
Yes, that was to Whimsy.
Wait, okay. Yeah.
Why are you so, like, overly insistent about your little fantasy of us being together? Because that's... why?
She genuinely kind of tilts her head and thinks about it for longer than she normally does before giving responses. I do call me sentimental, but I do kind of believe in a little bit of fate or like destiny and stuff. And like literally no one has ever broken into my realm before, and it just so happens that someone does who is, let's be honest, like kind of right up my alley look-wise and stuff. So like, plus you may or may not be the first friend I've ever had other than Slimy. So yeah. I don't know. I think you're pretty neat.
Well, I guess that makes sense. It's a little sad, but that does make sense given the fact that you are effectively a pampered prisoner of your own home.
I wouldn't say prisoner. Maybe more like inmate.
I agree, it's not the same thing, but it's basically the same thing. Let's be honest here.
It's at this point that Wade returns, laptop in hand.
Amazing.
Either way, thank you, I guess, for being honest
You guys
with me.
are here.
Yeah. Hey, out of curiosity, how many corners did you turn to make sure we weren't following you?
Wade's face goes red.
Yeah, it's a good thing that we were on the same side and therefore didn't bet anything on it because I would have won. Immediately. Well.
It's what any good
Detective?
detective. Oh.
Yeah, sure. It's what someone who's paranoid does. Well, detective, where shall we go to watch this thing? And please do not say that stupid warehouse shack thing again, because I will burn it to the ground. Or the water, or whatever is there.
I was actually going to suggest we just go into this side alley right here.
That's
It's close by, convenient.
not secure at all.
I mean, yeah,
Hmm.
but we're gonna do something kind of sketchy and questionable, and like you have to do that in side alleys.
We're in a basement that's, not as easy to just listen in on from around a corner.
Okay, well, Scamon, I'll keep my totally gorgeous, fluffy, and adorable ears tuned in to any people that are like, whoa, what are they doing? And I'll report on my findings if they happen to, pick up anything. It'll be
Uh-huh.
fine.
Sure. Alright then. I mean, it's not like they'll see it. It's fine. Alright. Lead the way, oh great detective. I know it's right there, but I also don't trust that, so I'm throwing you to the wolves. Go.
Oh, okay. Right. This way. Wade will waddle over to the alleyway and just like he'll just kind of like go to sit down up against the wall, open up the laptop and power it on, quickly type in his passcode. It is quite long from what you guys can tell. Whatever his password is, it easily is over 30 characters.
Can I try and, look, once again, continue to, look over his shoulders to see if I can memorize what he's typing?
Roll
He
perception.
stops. He would stop typing if you were do go to do that.
I mean, I would say rolling at disadvantage so that, I'm a bit far enough away that if you're typing, you wouldn't necessarily notice him attempting to look.
I mean, he does have a really good perception though. My guy has a 21 pass. He has a 21
I
passive
also have a
perception.
21 passive perception. Thank you very much.
Yeah. It's a decent perception.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, then I don't think you'd have the opportunity to. It's game on.
If I'm trying to look, could I try to do a stealth roll to see if he'd notice? Can I get above a 20? I could get above a 21.
Sure.
I want to spy on this guy, okay? I don't like him. That is a natural 20 for a 26.
Wade, what do you type?
It is a mix of random numbers, characters, and then he does also several times hit the back button. It's almost as if he's messed up his own password. So there's a few times he hits the back button and then he goes back in, retypes a few things. Yeah.
Now I'm curious on
How good's
What?
your memory? Should that be a roll as well? Try and memorize the password?
That's what I was thinking. Being able to memorize what they just typed and then also how many times they hit backspace to erase that and then back and forth. What would that be?
I mean, if you try and put his password in later, it would be a history check.
If I were to recite it out to him now for the hell of it.
Then roll a history check.
15.
You could probably do like half of it confidently.
Alright. I'm going to, but he's going to just he's gonna effectively slide up to Wade, and then the second that the password is accepted, he just sits down right next to him. And that's when Wade notices him.
Alright, this is a laptop that can be destroyed if need be. This is a burner one, so if it happens to have some sort of corrupt virus on it or something, we don't need to worry. I also do have it on an isolated internet source as well. And Wade will pull out a mobile hotspot thing that he has, because, you can't just connect laptops to random internet cafes anymore. All those places have hackers.
Fair enough.
Wait. Can laptops get sick?
Very.
No, it affects the coding and it makes them stop working. It makes them run hot, and yeah, okay, they kind of get sick, but it's... Now that I think about it, hold on, Whimsy. I hate that you're right in that sentence. They're not, like, sick in a mortal person way, but they do act basically the same. That is actually really funny.
I mean, yeah, I totally said it because I knew what was going on, and, I was just trying to help you get to the realizations. Game on.
Sure you are. Alright. In that case, and Skaman will, like, do the grabby hands towards the laptop.
No. I thought I was gonna be able to put it in.
No, I have fit. This you're not touching this, thank you.
This is like my case.
And this has something to do with my literally everything right now. So
It has something to do with my everything as well.
then I guess we're at an impasse here, aren't we? Give me the fucking computer.
It's not a computer, it's a laptop, technically.
Same difference. And Skaman, still sitting beside Wade, leans in.
Whimsy is just kind of beside them a few feet away, just saying, fight, fight, fight.
Just plug it in. The USB port's on your side.
Yes, I can't reach it from here. Give me the laptop.
It's on your side. Just plug it in.
Give me the fucking laptop.
I'm not giving you my laptop.
You said it's one that can be destroyed anyways. It's not like
Doesn't mean it's not gonna cost... Yeah, doesn't mean it's not gonna cost me money, though.
I'll give you money for it, if I break it.
Alright, Talon, I need help. What would be a decent amount of money for a laptop? Like a decent laptop.
like 30 bronze would be a pretty good laptop.
Damn, that's it?
1 bronze is the equivalent of 1 gold.
Brass was the equivalent of gold. That's what you told me earlier.
Yep, I meant to say brass.
Yeah, that's why I was like, huh. Okay. Wade will give the laptop over.
Thank you. Skaman will... hold on. Actually... Even or odd?
Even.
Okay. Okay. Skaman goes to put in the USB drive and has to take it out and flip it over and stick it in. Like, he's not looking too, so he just goes to stick it in, and is like, that's the wrong way, and then, like, goes and, like, actually looks and sticks it in the right way.
Me
Don't-
every single time.
Don't damage my ports.
I didn't damage your port. Once I realized that it wasn't gonna go in, I didn't shove it in.
Cramming in the wrong direction can damage the ports. Pay attention.
I wasn't cramming it in. I realized that there was a slight bit of resistance, so I took it out.
If you're not careful, you can still damage the ports.
I know how to shove something in a hole. Thank you very much.
Are you? I'm not confident you do.
Is it damaged? Did I break anything? Did I break anything or anyone important? No. Anyways, how do
Drowning in euphemisms right now.
I don't know how to work. I don't. How do you pull it up? How do you? How does
Oh
this
my
work?
god. Do you not know how to use technology?
I know how to use technology. Your symbols are different.
Oh goodness. Give me the laptop.
You're fucking fine.
This would have been easier if you just put it in the first place. And Wade will rapidly start like fingers flying across the keyboard as he pulls up screen, opens up the right thing and searches the computer for the proper file.
Isn't there normally like a pop-up that happens, or like when you plug a USB thing in?
Sometimes it does depend on your settings and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Skimon is just smirking the entire time. He totally could have figured this out very easily on his own. He just wanted to piss off Wade. And it seems to be successful, so... He just kind of sits there with a dumb, smug smile on his face for no reason.
You pull up the video, and the broadcast begins, and the video begins. As you hear a voice pick up. Captain to HQ, we are having a minor issue. As you see, the video is playing footage out the window. The entire windshield is black. And it almost seems like the black is moving, shifting. I believe we are under attack or something. I don't know what's happening. If anyone can hear me, please. Please, we need help. Then another voice. Captain, everything is okay. What are you talking about? Everything is... What the fuck? And then the broadcast bugs out and ends. The last frame of the broadcast shows a little bit of the ocean visible through the black covering the windshield, and it becomes clear that whatever is covering the windshield is a large black creature. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Yep.
Well, interesting developments on all sides. I can only wonder what will come next. Unfortunately, thus has reached the end of my time and yours. So our story will have to continue another time. Likely next week, if I have time to sit down and continue telling this story. But less expected things have happened. So only time will tell. Thank you for coming to listen to my story. And I will see you again soon. Goodbye.